I can eat leftovers 3 times a day. Just go for it. No, don't get tired. We had way too many leftovers. But yeah, I feel hammy. I'll have some ham. Turkey-ish. I'll have some turkey.
Hammy.
Green bean casserole, wonderful leftover.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
Dude, seriously, I'm such a fat ass. It's so ridiculous. Weirdly enough, we didn't have a lot of leftover sweets.
Bummer.
My cousin made the pies, and they were wonderful, but they're all... Here's my thing, and I know I'm probably in the minority here, but they were all, like, fruity. You know, like a lot of apple stuff. Sweet potato pie, which I think is kind of... I feel like sweet potato pie is like a first cousin of pumpkin pie. You know, they're different, but they're kind of not. Which is probably my preference. But, you know, no chocolating, no... Even fruity like key lime or something, you know. But, it's all like apple. It's fine. How was your, you're married to culinary royalty. How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, it was great. And, I was thinking about that as you said that about pie. Like, if I were to go to a restaurant and had dessert, I don't think that's something I would order.
Pie? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah. And when people they're great.
Yeah.
I have nothing against them, but it's one of those things that I just don't get if they have a cake. Not even cake. If they have ice cream, I'm getting ice cream if I'm getting dessert. But if there's, like, no dessert for me.
Yeah, if it's something I have to order separately, I generally don't order dessert at a restaurant. But if it comes with the meal.
Oh, well, that's a bonus. That's rare.
But I will either eat dessert at home or, we'll grab some on the way home or something.
But, like, pie wouldn't be, and every time I have it, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy it, but it's not a regular order for me.
I will say this. I think the best pie greater than sign the best cake.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
I think that whatever the best cake is, and there are some really great cakes, but I think if you gave me like just an amazing like chocolate moussey whipped creamy pie type, that's
greater than.
It's just greater than.
But I would also then say ice cream goes above all of that for me.
Like on its own, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it won't be vanilla. Like,
sure.
Get out of here with that.
But I don't know if, for example, like pumpkin pie with whipped cream and a scoop of ice cream on the side, I just don't know there's a cake that can beat that. But I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, ice cream is like dessert bacon.
Yeah, it's king of the hill for me.
Yeah, it makes everything better.
Yeah.
So we entertained quite a few folk. And I love my family. I love when they come up, and it gets extra special, because I've thought this way for 10 years, to be fair, but you always wonder if the same group's going to be there next year, and so it becomes extra special.
Yep.
And we have a tradition that we've it used to be all the uncles and my dad would rotate, but now it's my dad is the clear patriarch, and so he's got to do the toast, which he feigns, very, honestly, incredibly accurate. But then he'll do the toast, and it's always really good. And then we, ever since my dad was always very stoic. But then when he had a stroke a few years ago, it's unlocked the emotional side of him. So for the last like 5 years. He'll occasionally get choked up during the toast, and then we all just mercilessly make fun of him, mainly just to get him to stop. We know he doesn't want to get emotional, so we have fun with that, and it's a good moment. And I have notes though from the event. Okay, and by the way, if any of my family is listening to this, and because I did worry about this, if anybody in my family is listening to this either live or more than likely going back and listening at a regular hour, just know that I don't mean any of this, and this is all just radio stuff. So everything is great, and not a lot of people. I know that this isn't the most common thing to be able to say, but I really love my extent. They're really good people. Like there was no. Usually, you'll have like the scud that shows up, the uncle, the whoever, the cousin, who just sucks and gets way too hammered.
And if you don't have one of those, it's quite possible You are that cousin.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We have either generally through the process of elimination, this is a very drama stress-free group that was in attendance. So some of the normal tropes about family gatherings don't apply here. One of my cousins, who is also one of my favorite people in the world, my cousin, asked permission if she could bring her dog.
Okay.
And she goes everywhere with the dog, okay? And it was a perfectly fine dog. But I never...
It was
fine. It was okay.
Past tense?
No. Well, here's the thing. So she had told me that, because I had asked, what kind of dog? And it was some sort of mix, whatever. But one of the things in that mix was pit bull. Now, relax, pit bull owners. I know it's not the dog. I don't want to get into that because I've gone against Pit Bull Nation before, and it never turns out well. Let me just say that when a pit bull is involved, I am at extra alert always. I've had experiences with pit bulls in the past. I am a dog lover, and that includes all dogs. But there's a little extra alert that goes on with a pitty. I also have 3 smaller dogs, 2 Frenchies and a Chiweenier. So we decided that the idea was she was going to bring dog, and we cleared space in our office, spare room downstairs that we use as an office for her to be able to keep, we set up a little dog bed. So, because the other part was not just the interaction with the dogs, but also we had 4 walkers in attendance that were 4 people that had to use walkers.
Larry Walker.
Yeah.
Texas Ranger.
Yeah. Kessler. He's in a sling.
And Luke Sky.
That's right. And Luke Sky. That's 100% right. Anakin Sky, he's not there.
No. Kids table.
So we decided to, out of not just necessity, but also politeness, I guess, our dogs went outside. Part of that is Gracie, the white pit bull, or the white Frenchie, who is just over a year old. She's a sweet dog, but she wants to crawl inside of you. She is just one of those dogs that wants to jump on everyone, sniff everyone, lick everyone. She gets the zoomies. That's not going to work when you have multiple 80-year-olds. Okay, so we put them outside. Now, of course, what
the 80-year-olds?
Yes, we threw 80-year-olds in the backyard. Please, here's a coat. Unfortunately, a side effect of that was the dogs, especially Gracie, constantly pawing frantically the windows trying to get in because they see foreign dog. Not only do they see all these new people that they want to sniff, but they see foreign dog that is not of their abode in their abode while they're outside. I don't blame them, right? So I tried to go out as often as I could to play with them and stuff. It just wasn't going to work. And a couple times we brought them in and we put them in the crate upstairs in our bedroom. But it was not a great event for our dogs. Well, not only did the dog not get sequestered, as was kind of previously sort of agreed to, but I take on for Thanksgiving, I take on the bulk of the cooking when I host. My sister will help. My wife helps a little bit, but generally my wife is in this case, she kind of plays host and does that sort of thing. My sister takes care of my mother a little bit and make sure my mom and dad are dealt with. And then when we get into what I call 0 hour, this is the hour prior to serving. This is where everything comes together. I had a brisket I put on the night before. I had a turkey I put on in the morning. I had a ham I put on 2 hours later. We had green bean casserole. We had all kinds of stuff in the oven. Mashed potatoes. The potatoes need to be boiled and beatered and all that crap. Everything comes together in the last hour. Thermostat probes are going off for turkeys and stuff. You got to pull them out. You got to rest them. You got to time everything as perfectly as you can. And by the way, it can't ever be exact because you don't know when the brisket's going to hit its temp. You don't know when the turkey's. You do the best you can. The bottom line is, in that last hour, everything's going crazy in the kitchen. You are mixing mashed potatoes. You are carving turkeys and hams and briskets. You are doing all this stuff and running around. So there were, I think, 15, 16 people. I counted at one point 13 people, including me, by the way. I counted 13 people that were in the vicinity or inside the kitchen.
Oh, no, too much.
Over the last hour. And God bless.
Helping or not helping?
To be fair, most of them had at some point absolutely offered to help.
Right.
And my response is always how it has to be, which is, thank you so much. I got it. Don't worry. Because they can't, they're one-person jobs. You can help set the table. There's a number. The table is already set, though. There's at some point there will be things you can help with, but you can't help
Not
right
right
now.
now.
And and by the way, especially, and I know this, and I've learned this over the years too. I have so much respect for the elderly, and I think the biggest fear in people that get old is that they have no use. They want to be heard. They want their opinions to matter, and they want to contribute. And I'm not indifferent to that. And it's not a you're old, get out of here. It's it doesn't matter how old you are. There's a way things have to be done, and it would take me longer to. But also, it's a little bit you're old, and you're.
It's not that I don't want your opinion. I don't want anyone's opinion.
That's
right now.
exactly right. And it would be better. What I wish I had stadium seating in the kitchen because. Look, I understand there's also a part where...
You want applause?
I want them sequestered because I get it, especially in the older generation, as it gets time to eat and you smell the smells, everyone's excited. Everyone wants to see how you're doing the thing and maybe as a comment, oh, I did. Oh, you do that? Well, why do you... But then you have my mother who's like, I'm in the middle of all that stuff, and she's like, David, what does 9/16th man mean? And I'm sorry, I skipped ahead. Apparently, she had said my name like 3 times, and I didn't hear her because I was running around, and she's not the loudest person in the world. And then finally, my Aunt Ronnie, her sister, said, David, your mom's trying to ask you something. I went, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah? And she goes, what does 9/16th man mean? And I go, what are you And she goes, your shirt. And I realized I was wearing this old shirt that I can get crap on that says 9/16. It's a kind of a Kingsley 6-man Sacramento. I don't know, whatever.
It's your dress-up shirt.
Yeah, it's my dress-up shirt, exactly. This is what it means. Well, thanks. So my sister has this supernatural ability, and God bless her. She knows when I'm about to pop, and she knows exactly the right thing to say. So she comes up to me at some point. She goes, hey, you want me to get everybody out of here? I was like, that would be amazing. So my sister at one point,
Fire!
she goes, so she says something like, hey, everybody, if you're not in the kitchen, act well, let's go ahead and get to our seats or, the couch. So because we're going to start serving everything, and everybody just kind of, and it's one of those things where I think everybody thinks that she's talking to somebody else and not them. So here's what happened. Everybody rotated 25 degrees. And after 2 minutes of shuffling, one thing is my dad went and got my mom, who was now back in the living room, got her and wheeled her around and then put her in the kitchen. To which I said, Dad, and he was kind of the scapegoat here. I was like, Dad, there's an entire house. Why are you putting Mom in? She's literally.
We have 9 TVs.
And thank you.
Maybe you set up a camera in the kitchen and put that on one of the 9
that
TVs,
is
and everybody can watch.
Great idea, and they can watch, and they can even talk.
Yeah,
and I don't mind because I can just
and judge.
So on top of all the people that refuse to get out of the kitchen, you know who else is in the kitchen? Dog. Dog is in the kitchen. Dog is in the kitchen. I don't blame Dog. Dog's looking for scraps, man. Dog is being dog. Dog is in the kitchen, sniffing, going underneath the, where the cabinet bottoms end and the floor begins, the little nooks. Dog is dogging. And my cousin is holding Dog's leash loosely and socializing by the fridge. This is after the whole get out of the kitchen thing my sister did. It's one thing if I have, relatives and aunts and uncles and moms and dads and stuff, whatever, cousins and that I get it, fine. Dog can't be in the kitchen, man. And so I went back and I looked at my ring for the stress levels.
Yeah.
Holy crap, new records, personal records set.
Oh, nice.
And I don't know what it is about. And by the way, I'll reiterate. Everybody involved is such a great person. These are some of my favorite people in the world. I'm not just saying that because we're related. These are kind, sweet, loving, considerate, polite people. But I don't know what it is about that sort of situation, and it probably is something to do with me, that everyone just kind of turns off the common sense. And so I've decided, Jason, I'm literally doing this next year because this has been an ongoing thing. I'm ordering off Amazon yellow police tape. And when we get down to because I can't, nothing else is working. So I'm going to make it kind of a joke, and I'm taping off the freaking kitchen, dude.
So I have a couple follow-ups.
Yes, please. Jason Ross.
When it was asked if said dog could come, was there any thought to saying no?
Yes.
Okay, but you didn't, which is fine.
She doesn't go anywhere without the dog, and I'm pretty
how would it
sure,
have played out? If
I think she would not. I think there was a coin flip that she wouldn't have come because she apparently not only does she not go anywhere without the dog, she doesn't like boarding the dog.
Okay.
And by the way, to be fair, there's probably a lot of places that won't. The truth of the matter is, a lot of them probably won't board the dog because it's a pit.
Second part, was it clear about said section you were keeping the dog?
When we had the conversation, and I said, this is on the phone about a month ago, and I said, well, look, I'm probably going to have my dogs outside. And she said, yeah, well, then, that we're kind of taking a chance if we put them all outside. She goes, she said, do you have a place that maybe, he's, or she, it's confusing to me because the dog's name is Scout, but it's a she. I'm not trying to assume the dog's gender here, but it's a she. She asked if there was a place that Scout could go, and said that Scout's very self-sufficient, can just kind of chill and do, and then she could go. It was definitely made clear that if I provided a place for Scout, that Scout would go to said place at least for some duration.
Okay.
To the point where I even at some point after she got there said, oh, and by the way, and I opened the door. The whole office had been dog-proofed. We had a dog bed in there that we put with some chew toys and stuff. Like we had, I'm not saying it's dog Disneyland, but it was definitely comfortable for dog. Dog never went in there.
So when you finally sat down, everything's done. You've done all the work. Mm-hmm. Where was the dog?
Under the table.
Okay or not okay with that?
No, I'm not okay with it.
Because your dogs are outside.
Do you know where my dogs are? My dogs are outside. And that's fine. That's fine. My dogs are outside because as a dog owner and dog lover, I understand the hierarchy. Like, I love my dogs. My dogs sleep next to me when I sleep. You can't love my dogs more than I love and I love dogs in general. But I also understand the hierarchy, and it drives me nuts. There are those people out there, and you know who you are. The dog's a member of the family. Right. The dog can be on the couch. If this is the dog's home, and don't brush the dog up. No, it's a dog. It's a dog. It's not a human. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if whatever's going on in your life, you need the dog to be a human, but the dog is not a human. If the dog jumps up on somebody, they're not just saying hello and sniffing. I mean, they are, but it's impolite. It's not cool. I don't want people to come over And it's the dog's house too. It's going to jump off and paw you in the nuts. Oh, sorry. That's just dogging. Here's the dog at the table getting scrapped. No, the dog goes to Dogland while the humans are humaning. And then the dog can come in and be pet and scratch and whatever, and that's fine, but not overbearing. But this is definitely a dog has equal rights. Dog does not have equal rights in my world, but dog has equal right. And fine, look, and by the way, it's also your household. If you're one of those people, that's your house, it's your abode, hell, dog can be number one ahead of you. I'm saying in my world, I tend to lean towards humans. So
on your scale of frustration, what would
20.
What would have been better for you? Mm-hmm. No dog or people out of the kitchen, if you could pick one?
Wait, I have a choice between dog out of kitchen.
No dog.
Okay.
So because I think that led to a level of frustration.
I got you.
Or the people out of the kitchen.
I got you.
Because it sounds like both were pretty frustrating.
Yeah, I would say probably people out of the kitchen because, to be honest, with the exception of dog growling at the sliding glass door a few times at my dogs, which pisses me off, but also it's a totally normal dog thing to do. Dog was polite. Dog was fine. Dog didn't bite anyone. Dog didn't jump on anyone. It was just a dog. It was a dog.
The people didn't bite anybody, right? As far as I know.
Yeah, no. And I just, and it's one of those, and then everything gets done, and this happens every year. Everything gets done. Everything gets served. We use those chafing dishes for
right.
Boy, does that save a lot. Boy, my goodness, that's the best $100 I've ever spent in my life. Holy crap. And they're reusable. Mm-hmm. So everything's there. And of course, like each old person has an avatar kid, or should I say middle-aged person that used to be kid assigned to them. So like Lindsay, my sister got my mom's dish, so they're not walking around.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So anyways, as soon as we say, all right, we're good to go, I go in the back in my little gazebo. I pop open a soda, root beer this time, and I sit for like freaking 20 minutes. And then my sister...
Wait, what do you mean everything's ready to go? People are eating?
People are serving. There's a difference.
It takes 20 minutes?
Yes, because you have 16 people that have to make their way to the chafing dishes to the side of the dinner table, go through, and of course...
So don't be first. First person sitting there waiting?
No, I'm always...
But if I was first, I'm like, oh, first. I serve my plate, and then I go to the table, and I'm like...
Oh, no. They go to the table, and they dig in, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. There's no wait. There's no big prayer. Everyone stops and does...
When's the speech?
My dad's speech, but they're mid-form.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So... It takes about 15, 20 minutes to get everybody sat with their food. And I can just go through and, it takes me 5 seconds. Putting the food on the plate.
You're outside crying.
That 15 minutes of solitude. And then my sister, again, she's the best. She knows, and she'll come out and she'll be like, okay, David, everyone's sitting. Okay, cool. I'm inside. Now I'm not going to be part of the cattle call. This is my moment to let the steam fly off of me. I'm sweating.
Playing with your dogs.
Yes. Do we start? Is this contest ready to go? All right, we got to take a break. We got to be on time today. We got another one. We got another one of these. No, for the next few. We got another internal contest going. Okay, and we intend on sweeping every category as we did before. We'll take a break right now. Matt Barrows will join us. We're going to talk Kings, Grizzlies. We're going to talk Kings over the holiday break. We're going to take your phone calls. We got the NFL, the 49ers, the Raiders. Sit back, relax. Audio from last night next.
A Sacramento tradition continues this year. The Santa Parade, free for all to enjoy, circling Capitol Park beginning at 10 a.m. December 13th, the joy of the holiday season. Santa Claus is coming to Sacramento with the 41st Santa Parade. Join Sactown Sports 1140 December 13th beginning at 10 a.m.
Brought to you in part by Western Health Advantage.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA 3 Weather Center. It is Monday, stepping outside, feeling the cool air, seeing some areas of patchy fog for the morning commute. But into the afternoon, we'll be looking at cloudy skies mostly. Temperatures cooler than normal with highs in the low 50s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA 3 News and the KCRA 3 app.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
Made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
The mildest summer in 30 years has left AC makers with overstock and far below their sales targets. Your chance for huge savings. Sierra Pacific's partnership with top manufacturers mean exclusive discounts to clear inventory fast. Get premium systems installed flawlessly by friendly pros with ironclad warranties and great discounts with SMUD rebates. Plus, HVAC's tax credits expire December 31st. Call for your complimentary proposal. Visit SierraPacificHome.com.
Sierra Pacific Solar Heating and Air. The guys in the big red trucks.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you get coverage options based on how much you want to pay for car insurance. And then you decide how to spend the rest of your money because you're in charge. And right now, you're going to pay for groceries. But you decide what groceries. Just keep in mind you're running out of dishwashing soap. But you decide if you're going to buy that soap. It's just those dishes won't clean themselves, will they? Remember, with Progressive's Name Your Price tool, we'll help you find coverage at a fair price. And then you're in charge. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Rain-X wipers are the #1 wiper blades in America. That means all kinds of drivers choose Rain-X. Big drivers in small cars choose Rain-X. Small drivers in big cars choose Rain-X. Drivers with long hair and short commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with short hair and long commutes choose Rain-X. Drivers with pets on board, babies on board, and bored babies on board choose Rain-X. Basically, drivers who love a clear view of the road all choose Rain-X wipers, the #1 wiper blades in America.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Staples presents An Easy Holiday.
Running a small business during the holidays is hard.
No truer words were...
But this year, Staples helped me have an easy holiday.
Your script has a typo.
Nope, easy peasy. I just ordered online at Staples.com and picked up in store. And with UPS on site, shipping was easy too. Plus, huge savings on tech, custom cards, even my holiday sale signage.
Visit your local Staples store or Staples.com today for up to 45% off select laptops.
That was easy.
Ends 12/27.
Coach Christie here, and the Black Friday Sellathon is on at Folsom Lake Ford. With your approved credit, get 0 down, plus no payment for 90 days on any new Ford right now. Hurry to Folsom Lake Ford. Interest accrues from date of purchase.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Hey, welcome back. Hey, Kings played the Memphis Grizzlies last night, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Hasseltine in town, which is always nice for him around the holidays.
Hey.
Eric's a dork? What?
No.
What are you doing? Eric's great. Finding new and interesting ways to. We have now officially entered We have now officially entered the phase that, unfortunately, any Kings fan older than, I would say, 21, and that might be too high, is all too familiar with, and that is we are now back to it's more interesting to talk about the off-court stuff with this team than on-court. And
you do realize a 21-year-old was born in 2004.
So they would have been 8 when the team. That's what I'm saying. I feel like, what would you say the cutoff is? Because you're 8. They were 8 when the team stayed. 9 when that first season happened. I feel like there'd be. So you say what, under 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the off the court stuff?
Like who's getting traded?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like what? No, the actual.
We're just waiting for that part.
Yeah, the actual basketball.
I got you.
Like, I mean, I just, again, you're more of a pro than me. I'm running out of ways to break this down.
Right.
They suck. They're not a good team. Which this may be the most frustrating team of all time in this. It's not the worst team. 90-91 was worse. It's not. I don't think it's the most dislikable team necessarily. I don't. Is there anybody on this team I don't like? You don't like they're all either likable or just ubble. I don't think anybody here is. And now I know we'll talk about Zach LaVine a little bit later. There was some stuff over the break, but I don't think Zach's dislikable. I think his contract's dislikable, but Zach not necessarily. But either way, I'm running out of ways, and I feel like you've got to be too, because not only do you do this show, but you're doing all the pre-half and post. There's only so many ways we can say this team sucks. And the frustrating part is watching the game last night. This is, I think, the most difficult team to analyze in the history of this franchise for the following reasons. In the past, when we had sucky teams, it was really simple. We had sucky teams because we had sucky players. We don't have sucky players. Mm-hmm. Zach LaVine's a really good NBA player. DeMar DeRozan is capable of getting a bucket at any point in time. Malik Monk's a great guy off the bench. Keegan Murray, it looks like he's taken, he struggled a little bit yesterday, but he's taken a leap. Mm-hmm. Like, you can break it down and say, wow, like, we actually have as many or more good to better players on this team as we've had, outside the 02 years. But it's, again, broken record. It's the mix. Like, watching last night.
What did they do?
The mix? Oh, they're doing Christmas songs.
Music.
Yeah. Watching last night, I can give you the breakdown to the game in like 5 seconds, and anything else is just stretching radio airtime. Zach Edey's huge, and the Kings aren't.
Right, it is a Zach Edey problem.
That's the ball game.
Yeah,
that's the ball game. I'm incredibly confident that if Zach Edey had stubbed one of his big ass toes on a metal hole in the thing. At Gold One Center, I think Kings probably win last night.
Mm-hmm.
They have.
He didn't.
No, he did not. They have, and they're coming up now on this road trip, which is weird because in one of the NBA Cup games in this too.
No, they're done with the Cup.
No, but I'm sorry, the games that they rescheduled. Was that later? Because I thought this is
a 3-gamer. It's Houston, Miami, Indiana, then the 2 makeup games.
Denver, Minnesota. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like those got inserted after. Didn't they just get inserted a couple days ago? Yeah, because originally I thought this was it looked like it was a 5-game road trip.
I gotcha.
It looked at the schedule at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, because the gap was there.
Right.
Yeah, just when we thought we were done with Denver and Minnesota, of course, those are the 2 games that were added.
So I mean, they're going to see some centers.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm looking ahead because it really doesn't. Matter. It's. By the way, I know I'm going to forget this. Sorry, this is ADD, but I'm gonna go right back. Sorry. Did you see Rodney Harrison last night?
No.
Oh my goodness, Chris, did you? On the Sunday night?
Yeah.
Has there been any fallout for Rodney Harrison? So it was Rodney Harrison, Tony Dungy, and Mike Tirico on the. Or wait, was it? Was it Tirico or Collinsworth?
Usually Jack Collinsworth?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I didn't see it.
They're on the field. They're doing their thing. And, dude, I'm telling you, a lot of people said Rodney Harrison might have been drinking or Rodney Harrison might have had. I don't know, man.
What did he do?
There's 3 very popular options here. Drinking, panic attack, TIA, some sort of stroke situation, and that's the scare. No, like he wasn't. He was a little. He wasn't, and he would start a thought, and then I'll play the audio a little bit later. All I've seen is audio off of like people recording off their TVs. I'll see if I can find some clean stuff. But it wasn't just the. Again, dude, if he was drunk, he was drunk. Fine. That's not what my instincts tell me. That looked more like there was some sort of mental, maybe a panic attack. But some sort of brain situation going on because he looked off balance at first. You could see a look of concern in Tony Dungy's eyes at one point. And then when they threw it to Rodney, he started and then just like completely stopped and stared and then, just kind of waved it off. And he did that a couple of times. And I didn't know if
I did not see that at
all. Zebra wants to know if, LTF wants to know if the Kings passed on Edey. They did not. Edey was drafted.
Yeah, before them.
Yeah, sorry guys. Back to last night's game. I don't know how else to analyze it.
Yeah,
it was Edey.
Absolutely. Last night, yeah. There was other things in the game where you go, they probably could have won, but you get down to one simple thing. They have one of the largest humans in the NBA, and the Kings are short, and they couldn't guard him, and they kept going to him. and didn't really seem to figure out any other way to minimize that.
I don't even know what they could have done.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't.
And I think I said this in the postgame, so I want to make sure I have it right, Dave. In a game that basically lived between Kings up 4 to Memphis up 10, like it was in a 10 to like it was in that range. In plus minus, which again is not the end all be all, but when he was on the floor in a game that was decided by 8 points, he was plus 25.
That's insane.
I mean, they were 25 points better when he was on the floor, and I think they had a double-digit lead of 11 one time. So, I mean, it's just dramatic how much of a difference he made.
Well, and to underline your point, Santi Aldama and Jock Lawndale were the top two guys off the bench. They were combined minus 37.
Right.
So it's either...
Yeah, when he went to the bench, here come the Kings, and yeah.
And, a lot was made, and generally I'm...
Right, like Zach LaVine was minus 30.
I know. I'm looking right
Yikes.
now. Minus 24 for Westbrook. Minus 21 for Drew Banks. Hey, Neat Clifford. How about this? Neat Clifford was plus 19 in 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, so Neat Clifford had 13 minutes. Keon Ellis had 6 minutes. Max Reynaud is picking up some time. 23 minutes. He's had some good minutes the last few games. Usually I'm at the forefront of this too, and we'll talk about it later, which is the Kings got back into the game with the second unit.
Yes.
Okay. And then there were some, I think Matt George asked Doug after, why didn't you go back to that? And Doug said, watch the tape, and he's sometimes the flow of the game's tough. I would put in a little bit of an asterisk. Like, I would have rather them gone back to the second unit too, full stop. I want the youth to get more minutes, full stop. Also, those guys played when Zach Edey went to the bench. Like Zach Edey was on the bench for a large portion of the time. The second unit was in there when they got back into the game. And I think that just needs to be factored into the story as well.
Yeah, I thought they did go back. But, I mean, I guess the entirety of it, maybe no. Not the Neek, Keon, Precious, Reynaud, and Monk, or whatever it was, that first group. But, I mean, Reynaud played a lot. I thought Monk played a lot. There was a lot of the second Precious, but I don't know.
Keon played 6 minutes. No, Neek played 13. Keon's minutes have just been all over the place.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's back to the roadblock, right? And I think Reynaud's getting a lot of the opportunity with Sabonis out, right? I mean, there is an opportunity for Reynaud, but there isn't seemingly right now, and I could already hear the argument, we'll make the minutes for him. And I feel like it's getting close to that.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Somebody actually this morning I saw a question on social media said, "Hey Dave, do you think the front office and Doug Christie are on the same page?" And we might get into this maybe a little bit later. I actually think that's a really fascinating question because I think the answer is no.
Really?
100%. But I'm being cagey.
Okay.
I'm being cagey. They shouldn't be on the same page. They're not supposed to. I don't want to leave that tease, but we can get into it later. I think they're on completely different chapters of a book. I think Doug and his staff, their job is to win ball games right now.
Yeah.
No matter what, win ball games. Scott Perry's job and his staff is to build this team long term. I don't think macro, micro.
Yeah,
so my silly answer, but I do think it's valid, is no, they're not. They're not even in the same chapter of the book, but that's how it should be right now. Doug can't sit here and go, well, the youth. No, Doug's trying to fight for his job and trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we'll talk about that. We'll take a break. When we come back, drama in college football. Lane Kiffin left Ole Miss. We'll talk about that. No, we got a humdinger of a college football game coming up this weekend as well. Everything in the middle right after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
From holiday hosting to unforgettable gifts, Omaha Steaks delivers the world's best steak experience. And now, during their Sizzle All the Way sale, you can get 50% off site-wide at omahasteaks.com. Plus, our listeners get an extra $35 off with promo code SKY at checkout. I was lucky enough to receive Omaha Steaks as a gift, and it was everything I had hoped for. Items were individually packaged so I could cook for the entire family. Or if I was the only one home, I would treat myself with a delicious steak, sides, and even dessert. I loved those nights by myself. Right now is the perfect time to save on delicious gifts and holiday hosting favorites. Every steak is perfectly aged to maximize tenderness and hand-cut by master butchers in America's heartland. It's holiday magic made easy. Save big on gourmet gifts and more holiday favorites with Omaha Steaks. Visit omahasteaks.com for 50% off site-wide during their Sizzle All the Way sale. And for an extra $35 off, use promo code SKY at checkout. Terms apply. See site for details. That's omahasteaks.com, code SKY.
Ready to shop? Target's Cyber Monday deals are loading now and moving fast. Score 25% off beauty kits for every look and style. Up to 50% off clothing and shoes for the whole fam. And 50% off top holiday gifts. Plus, brand new surprise deals you haven't seen all year. Shop on Target.com or in the Target app for free delivery. But don't wait. These deals are 2 days only. Save more on Cyber Monday with Target. Free shipping applies to orders over $35.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Carmichael Dave here for American Energy Heat and Air. Right now, breaking news, they're upgrading their offering to include plumbing, bringing that same expertise and experience to the plumbing space. They're no longer just heat and air. They're now your American Energy home pros. You hear me talk about them as your second opinion partner. Now you can still get second opinions on any HVAC service or replacement, and now you can get a second opinion on any of your plumbing services. They'll come out to your house for free, and they'll give you a second opinion and almost certainly save you money. Oh, but wait, there's more. With winter coming up, how about a free furnace special? With full system installation, you're getting a free furnace, not a discounted furnace, a free furnace, and up to $4,000 in rebates while that funding lasts. So get there right now, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable.
Get more value for your money with the new owners at Elk Grove Chevrolet. Right now, supplier pricing is available to everyone, making it easier than ever to drive home in your dream car. Check out the amazing Black Friday specials online, like up to $11,000 off the 2025 Silverado 1500. Choose from a wide selection of new and used Chevrolets, plus flexible financing and expert maintenance. Visit them today and experience the difference. MyElkGroveChevrolet.com, where savings and service come standard.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
Jason, you just brought up a good point. I'm ashamed I didn't think about. We were talking about the Rodney Harrison thing yesterday. Yeah, that could also have been his. You'll see these guys wearing earpieces. That's so they can not only hear themselves, but also hear the truck or the producer or whoever saying, you know, hey, you've got this guy coming up, or Jackson Dart's on his way out for an interview. You know, there's a constant feed. Like Chris will tell us most of the stuff we do on the air, but Chris will press a button sometimes and we can only hear him. You can't. Some people, like you and I, we could have a running conversation in our ears right now and it wouldn't bother us. We're used to it. Some people don't. You don't mind me talking right now to you guys? I do mind you talking in my ear right now. Chris is reading poetry. Yeah. Rod, that may be. I hope that's what it was.
I don't know. Sense. I mean, just another potential thought, but like because he's really in mid thought, and it could be something's going on.
Sure.
But he's, I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
and it's like, well, what is that coming from?
Yeah, no, that
and is that like sometimes maybe the wrong feed goes in his ear, or they're supposed to be talking to someone else and it's all going to him.
Could be a bunch of feedback too. Something could have gone wrong.
Well, the bad thing is the silence. is no one saying what, like, because if that were to it feels like if that were to happen, it would be like Rodney Harrison saying like, oh yeah, hey, I saw a lot of stuff online. Sorry about that. Someone's talking my ear, and I just lost track of what we were talking about.
But in the moment, he's trying to probably be a professional. If that were the case, not
But then also, like, if something bad happened, like a stroke or something, it'd be like he's being taken to a medical facility.
Yeah.
Hope everything's okay, and that's not out.
Yeah, that's not. But it would just be nice to get an explanation for no other reason. Normally, I'd say, well, it's nobody's business, but. Just out of being a human, I'm just concerned. Just want to hope if it was a screw up, fine, whatever.
Right.
By the way, just a reminder as we get into college football, the Oklahoma City Thunder now 20-1. Jalen Williams is back. Not Jalen Williams, but Jalen Williams is now back.
I thought he was out.
As it stands right now, Jason, just based on odds, the Oklahoma City Thunder would have the number 5, number 9, and number 14 picks in the draft, along with their own pick, which will almost certainly be at the end. Yeah, it's honestly one of the things I'm half enjoying following is just from a I don't care standpoint. We may be witnessing, now history would tell you we're not. Something's going to happen. There'll be an injury. There'll be something will happen. But God, I just don't know if I've ever seen a team this set up. Maybe in any sport, this set up after winning a championship. Am I jealous? Yeah. Am I envious? Yeah. Does it make a difference? No. Lane Kiffin has left for Ole Miss or for LSU.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. Like, he's doing really well at Ole Miss. Here's the thing about Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is a phenomenal college football coach. He's really good. Also, he's like Jim Harbaugh times 10. Like, he's generally going to be successful where he goes. He is also eventually going to wear everybody down and leave and burn a bunch of bridges. And I don't know if you saw the people booing him at the plane.
And then cheering him when he arrived at his location.
And you know what? I can all but guarantee you that fast forward 2, 3, 4 years, those same people cheering him today will boo him as he's off to Florida State.
Can't lose to Alabama. Okay. We didn't pay him this kind of money to lose to Florida.
Now, I have thoughts on this specifically, and I see in 3 for Madness. We'll save that because your question in there goes right to what I think needs to happen. But it's a merry-go-round. It is an issue.
Yeah.
And it stinks. It stinks for the fans. It stinks for the players. It stinks for the programs.
Yeah, there's a lot here, and I know we're going to dive into it a little bit later, but it's a problem for the sport that I think they can address. May not be able to completely solve, but it's a bad look on many, many levels. And, for a sport that tries to not have like this hierarchy, there is like Ole Miss. He has built Ole Miss to what they are. In his mind, LSU's better.
Yeah.
That's why he took the job.
It is.
And he's got Ole Miss in the college football playoff.
Yes.
He's helped build that.
Yes. Like they have a shot at a national championship.
Absolutely.
This year. Like, they probably won't win it, but
you never know. They're in the field.
And by the way, I had been rooting since I don't have an interest with Florida State out of it. I had been rooting for Indiana. I think it'd just be a cool story,
right?
But now, how great of a story would it be? A defensive coordinator gets. Did you hear the leaked audio? By the way,
yeah.
So they all went crazy. This is the type of stuff, in a good way when he was announced. This is the type of stuff that can absolutely, like, if this was a sports movie. Like, your coach betrayed you and left for greener pastures, and now you're the unwanted leftovers, and you go on and win the whole damn thing.
Is there any way the committee would do them a disservice, like your school, Florida State, a few years ago, even though you felt that was the right move when they were incredible and left out of the 4? It's like quarterback they were a different team.
Yeah.
This is he gutted the coaching staff.
Yeah, interesting, because it's not a player injury situation, it's a coach situation.
But it's like, hey, they're not going to be the same.
It's actually a really interesting question, Jason. I would lean towards no for a couple of reasons. Number one, it is slightly, it's not on the field, it's off field. You and I could both argue that's just as bad. Also, I think they are aware that that's going to be really good TV. Like, I think they have to know, and the networks have to know that that has the opportunity to be look, I would say this, Jason. I don't think there's any other team in the playoffs that will be in the playoffs that would captivate the nation winning the national championship more than Ole Miss this year. I don't think there's a better storyline. Am I missing someone?
I'm trying to think who like that non-Power 5 representative would be, that if like they went on a 2-game run and all of a sudden we're in the last 4, you're like, oh my gosh. But yeah, you're probably right.
I'm looking, and even if, I don't know, BYU, I don't know.
It wouldn't be the same.
I think that I could see America loves this stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
And America was like, hey, Ole Miss, their players cast aside. Lane Kiffin's evil, goes to LSU. Like, if Ole Miss won the title this year, Disney 100% has a movie out about it, and there's a 30 for 30 about it within 3 years.
Yeah.
And it's probably, I don't think, I'm trying to think who'd play Lane Kiffin. He's too old for, like, Timothy Chalamet.
Liv Schreiber.
That's not a bad call, actually. Isn't Lane like 50 now or something?
No, I'd say he's older than that.
Is Lane Kiffin older than 50? No.
I think you're talking about Liv Schreiber.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Also,
you know who could play him?
Who?
Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on his name? Josh
Brolin?
No, Lucas. He's the voice of like the Home Depot ads, but he's been in movies. Let me see.
What kind of a poll is this?
Lincoln Lawyer, Sweet Home Alabama.
I'm looking up
Josh. As soon as you see him, you recognize him, I think. Is that him? Yeah.
Is that him? He's the voice of the Home Depot.
Or is he Lowe's? Home Depot, I think.
God, look at his. Holy God, look at those eyes.
Lane Kiffin-ish?
Yeah, I think, Jason, that is a hell of a call. Everybody Google Josh Lucas.
Oh, he's one of the lawyers in American Psycho.
Okay.
Wow.
And probably the same height, weight, ish.
Lukey Lou? Lucas? Look at that. And he's one of those guys, too, like, shame on me. I should probably know more about him. But, like, I see this picture of him, and I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I'm like, can't name any movie he was in, but I know I've seen movies he was in. He's one of those that guys. He's maybe better than a that guy. Yeah, Jason, I think, you know what? Let's start it. I think that's a great call.
I like that call.
It's a very good call. There you go.
He's Lane Kiffin.
You got Stanford, Florida, Auburn, Arkansas, all hiring new
amongst
coaches.
More. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's more coming.
Turnover.
You know who won't be hiring a new coach? Florida State.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to stick with Mike Norvell. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. What was your sports highlight over the Thanksgiving break? College football's got a problem, and we've got answers, and the NBA Cup teams are official. We'll talk about it next.
A Sacramento tradition continues this year. The Santa Parade. Free for all to enjoy, circling Capitol Park beginning at 10 a.m. December 13th, the joy of the holiday season. Santa Claus is coming to Sacramento with the 41st Santa Parade. Join Sactown Sports 1140 December 13th beginning at 10 a.m.
Brought to you in part by Western Health Advantage.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The holiday rush starts here at your California Ford dealers. The Ford Black Friday Sell-a-thon is on. It's 4 days only of some of our best offers across the entire Ford lineup. From America's best-selling Ford F-Series trucks for 48 years, the legendary F-150 and Super Duty. The Bronco family of SUVs for those who don't wait for adventure to begin. All-electric standouts like the Mustang Mach-E and F-150 Lightning. And explore and escape the perfect balance of comfort, capability, and everyday versatility. Get ready to power through whatever the season brings in a Ford. But don't wait. These Black Friday Sell-a-thon savings are here for 4 days only. The clock's ticking, the lots are moving, and these are the season's biggest savings on an incredible selection of Ford vehicles. Rush in before the Sell-a-thon and the savings are over December 1st. Get to your California Ford dealers today. Claim based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year industry reported total.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon.
Hello?
You won't believe where I am.
Are you running?
Mile 26. I'm gonna make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus, 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture, and then you may carry me to the car.
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible port-ins on Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Sacramento, the wait is over. The all-new Hard Rock Sports Bar is here at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Sacramento at Fire Mountain. Enjoy the ultimate 24/7 sports watching destination with 20 big screens with all the action for the premier game day experience. There's no other place you'd want to be to watch all the games with you and your friends. Now open at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Sacramento at Fire Mountain. For more details, visit casino.hardrock.com/Sacramento.
Hey, nice job, Pete. I like those clean lines. Fellas, do we have anyone that can get to Greenport today?
At Corey's Landscaping, the staffing plan is in the weeds.
Anthony, we need that leaf blower over here. 3 more new customer requests just came in. Who wants to work some overtime?
He needs to dig up quality landscapers, and fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Only one radio program captures the excitement of hunting and fishing as it happens. The award-winning California Sportsman with Sepp Hendrickson. Only California Sportsman takes you where the action is, live on the water, live in the blind, and live with the top pros and experts in outdoor sports. California Sportsman with Fishing Hall of Famer Sepp Hendrickson is your premier destination for all things outdoors. Sepp's Saturday Morning Outdoors. Ultimate Bass and California Sportsman, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturdays on Sactown Sports 1140.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
Your flagship station for the Beam Team.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
I have all these parameters. I need to print them out for this contest we're doing. internally, because I know some of them's like tease and pay off the tease and all that. I want daily scoring. Like, we should get like a fantasy radio page just for us. I'm 12. What do you want? 3 for Madness, Chris for Luck. Question 1.
Explains your political views.
What
was your sports highlight over the Thanksgiving break?
Mine was I'm just going to take a personal leave here on this because I don't know, the Kings didn't really give me any. I would say it was living vicariously through my kid as she was going through all the USC UCLA stuff. I'm not I'm easy. I'm not. By the way, it was a really good game in the first half. Honestly, it was.
You should be thankful that USC pulled that out because I had stuff ready for if UCLA won.
I would have been fine with it.
No, you wouldn't have.
We were both rooting. I would have been fine with UCLA.
See, when you say honestly.
Because no, I'm serious. I've explained this.
You say I'm serious.
The worse they are, the earlier their bowl game is going to be. And my thoughts are completely selfish on this. I want her home as early as possible. USC suspended Mekhi Lemon, who's going to be a first-round pick in the draft this year, and one of their other receivers in the first half. You could see the difference, and it was. Did you have the lead at the half, or it was close? Yeah, and then it changed the second half. Blah blah blah. But her letting us know, like, they went on the UCLA campus, some of the band members, and they did their little pranks. Nothing crazy, like played the fight song and. I know.
I've heard that.
I guess they had their hazing was they had to drink something out of a bag, and I was like, apparently it was non-alcoholic. Fine, she assured me of that, but it was. I said, well, what was it? She goes, well, when I started drinking, it was root beer, but then it got chunky, and I was like, what do you mean chunky? Well, apparently there's a tradition. I sound like that little kid that. You know the clip I'm talking about, Chris, the little kid that did the interview? He's like, well, apparently, and he kept saying apparently. Yeah.
Apparently.
Well,
apparently.
So I guess they have this tradition where they go to Tommy's, which is the Tommy Trojan restaurant or whatever, and they get a chili burger and chili fries before the UCLA game, which, by the way, bad decision for many reasons. Apparently, the bag they drank was root beer with a scoop of chili in it.
Dork.
So that's what hazing is now. But seeing her go through all of that was really cool to experience. And then I guess this is the first time all year she wasn't on the field for the national anthem because it was senior day, so only seniors were out there. What?
No. When the anthem was going, I was actually like, I wonder if I'm going to see her.
Same. So I probably shouldn't share this, but I share everything. This is a parenting moment. So she has a group text with the family. That's specifically for her band stuff. And at one point, so the band's playing the national anthem, and you can see there what she's doing is she's filming them doing the national anthem.
That's disrespectful.
So I called her because my dad's on this.
Yeah.
And of course my dad's. So I call her immediately, and I'm like, look, sweetheart, I know you
call her during that?
No.
Wow, even more disrespectful.
She sent this last night.
Okay.
And so I call her immediately, and I go, look, I'm not mad at you, but I need you to listen to me. Don't ever do that again. Like, I know what you were doing because you weren't playing your instrument, and you wanted to, like, capture the moment.
Yeah.
But that's the national anthem.
Yeah, again, Chris, too soon, June.
Too soon.
And I said, you're in your uniform. I said they were showing it. Like, if for some reason they hit, like, I always try to present the nightmare scenario. I say, okay, look. I know. I go, what if the cameras had focused on, like, you were with where the band was? Yeah, and you're filming yourself with the band in the background during the national anthem. And then that turns into this meme about how your whole band is disrespectful.
Kids today.
Right, exactly. I said, none of that was your intent, but the internet doesn't care. And I've always told my kids, look, I'm not going to preach whatever. You can do your own thing. And sorry if this offends anyone, but in our family, when the national anthem plays, You remove your hat, you find the flag, you put your hand over your heart. You can think whatever you want, whatever, but you are respectful. You don't speak, you don't film, you don't do any of that. And she knows better, but I think she got caught up in the moment. So we had this conversation. I said, by the way, your father, who's a war veteran, is on this, or excuse me, your pop-pop, who's on this thread, is a veteran, and I don't know how he's going to, and she's like, oh my gosh, I could, I said, no, it's fine. And you're his granddaughter, and it's cool. Just lesson learned, just national anthem, different rules. Anyways, the one response is from my dad at the bottom. You want to read what he said?
Great picks. Keep them coming.
Thanks, Dad.
Jeez.
Right.
Rules are different when it's your granddaughter.
Yeah, so like everything you told her was wrong.
Right, 100%.
What is she supposed to take in there?
The lesson?
Mm-hmm.
The lesson is when the national anthem's playing, no filming.
Yeah,
Pop-Pop thought it was great.
Yeah, thought it was great.
Pop-Pop's wrong.
Oh, the war veteran?
Pop-Pop needs, yes, Pop-Pop, the war veteran, needs a lesson of patriotism from his son.
Now, as I told you the other day when we talked after your Thanksgiving, I looked at the table sitting of everybody on the picture. I'm like, wow, I see you and Melissa and Mason all very close. But Avery was over by Pop-Pop. And what's grandma's name?
Across from Nani.
Nani.
My mother.
It's like very much closer to them. They're all okay together.
They are fine. And just so you know, we're literally at the kids' table. And I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Closer to dog.
But my parents, my daughter got off the plane. I went and Melissa picked her up originally. I picked her up originally, come home. Melissa gets off work, comes home immediately, like an hour later, they're going to a hair appointment. Then she comes home. She's home for literally 5 minutes. And then my sister is outside. Why is my sister? Oh, they're going to a movie. So like the first day I got nothing.
What movie did they go see?
What movie did they go see? Wicked, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
You don't want to go?
It's only on like a couple of screens.
Yeah, it's...
Something from George Lucas?
I wish. Yeah, put a lightsaber in Wicked. I'm there, dude.
I enjoyed Wicked. It's a very good movie.
That's whatever.
We make movies.
We enjoy movies.
Then Thanksgiving, they commandeer.
I got a museum.
They put her at the adult cell. She's sitting across from my mother and to the right of my father. And you know what kind of say I had in the whole thing? None. And that's fine. That's how it should be. So we were over toasting Martinelli's sparkling grape juice and having a blast.
With chunks of chili in it.
Chunks of chili in it. So that was my highlight. Jason?
Yeah, it was not the, as far as sports go, the Kings just got swept through the weekend. It probably honestly was UCLA USC. Just watching it for me, I obviously wanted UCLA to win.
Oh, they played their asses off.
Yeah, they're
not as talented a team, but they played their asses off.
They're 21.5-point dogs. I'm like, this is going to get awful. SC goes right down the field. I'm like, well, I'm going to watch it, but this may be over before I'm really even comfortable here. And then they actually did play pretty well for a while. But it just took me back to so many memories from going to the first one that I can remember, to just good moments, bad moments. But yeah, I just not a lot of highlights, I would say, for me individually over the Thanksgiving weekend.
Maybe just that there were a lot of sports on.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanksgiving was fun to kind of have football on in the background all day long.
Question 2, please.
Question 2.
Manchester City beat Leeds. Welcome, Huddersfield. Does college football have a new issue? Lane Kiffin has taken the job at LSU and wanted to coach Ole Miss, but will not. What is the fix here?
I don't know if it's a complete fix, but here's where it gets really silly. How many times have we had a conversation on this program where, Fred Smith, the coach at ain't doing well, and they got to fire him, and they have to buy him out for $52 million, okay? Well, I think the very first thing that needs to happen is, Lane, you want to leave? That's cool. You need to buy out your contract. So basically, whatever the amount of money, if Lane Kiffin has $60 million left on his contract, he or the school getting him. I mean, it's almost like in English soccer when somebody wants a player from another team, they have to agree to a transfer fee. Okay. Well, if the school, and by the way, this isn't about me feeling sorry for schools. This is about me feeling sorry for players and the way things should be. oh, LSU, you want Lane Kiffin? That's cool. He's got standard in his contract. He has an $80 million buyout. Now, you could agree, by the way, maybe they want to move on from Lane Kiffin. Maybe LSU wants him, and they want him. Lane's been okay, in a different scenario. Okay, so maybe they negotiate it down, or maybe they waive it just to get out of the remainder of their money. But in this situation with Lane Kiffin, not only should Ole Miss not be responsible for a penny to him, which they're not,
right?
But LSU should have to pay some sort, and Lane Kiffin, whomever, should have to pay a penalty equal to, or let's say double to, what's remaining on the contract. It just doesn't sit right with me that schools have to pay out when they fire, but coaches have zero penalty when they quit.
Yeah.
You're under contract, dude.
I think
a lot of them have.
Wide alert, wide alert, wide alert!
I mean, they all have stuff in their contract saying they can do that.
Yeah. I would say we change the contracts now. I would say we
do that.
We adjust these contracts to help protect against this.
Well, and part of the issue here, there's several things. One, I mean, Lane wanted the best of all worlds. I can't believe he had the audacity to think, well, I still want to coach Ole Miss. I'm sure you do, but you're leaving them. And you're taking a bunch of coaches with them. I mean, you're basically stripping them clean.
That's 100%
and
right.
Leaving everybody behind. And these kids that you help recruit are now, you're like, wait, you're leaving? And maybe there's some he would like to even bring with him to LSU.
Right.
The NFL has a thing a little bit where they've got a window where you can hire coaches. I think they've got to change the portal window. Part of why Lane already took the job is he's trying to take advantage of recruiting in the portal and get as many great players as he can at LSU. I think they have to move everything back. Let the college football season end, and then it's like the doors are open.
Yes.
So portal can happen, coaches can change.
That's right.
Or maybe it's, hey, when coach and team is eliminated, and if the other team is eliminated, they can make their contractual move. But Ole Miss isn't out. LSU is.
Right.
Well, LSU, if you want Lane Kiffin, he'll be there. You'll wait for him.
So we go three. I think we're on to this. I think 3 ways. You're never going to eliminate it, but 3 ways to slow this down. Number 1, the buyout clause for both sides. Okay. Number 2, what you just said. It is absolutely punishable by massive fine. It's like in the NBA.
Change the calendar.
You cannot, exactly. And you cannot contact, if you're found to contact a coach under contract during the window or before, it's tampering and $1 million fine.
Yeah.
And then I would say number 3, this would also help. Anytime a coach leaves, any player that played for him at his previous school is ineligible to play for him at his new school. Straight up. If you were recruited or you played under Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss, you can play wherever you want. You can't play at LSU. Wad.
But that doesn't punish the coach or the school. It punishes the player.
It punishes the coach a little bit.
No, it punishes the coach, absolutely, because part of
the problem. But then,
okay,
I came here because this coach recruited me.
I don't like that part of it.
Now, if you're saying, like, hey, kids are now, let's say, like, okay, if you're going to play college football, you have to sign a 3-year contract with the school you go to. Well, then you signed a contract. That's on you. Mm-hmm. But if there is no contract and there is no rules about the only rule is because the coach leaves, which you didn't have anything to do with.
I'm not immune to the idea that kid was recruited by coach to go play for coach and coach is leaving. But that should be part of the process. Sorry, kid. Be mad at the coach because he knows the rules. He knows the rules. If he leaves.
So he's getting millions upon millions of dollars more.
Yes.
That's a punishment. You have to punish the kid.
Hold on, I'm not following you.
Yeah, if I came to play for you, you recruited, you've made an impact. You're the father figure, and then you something changed. You want to go to this other school.
Yeah.
I'm following you, but you won't let me now.
No. Here's why. I understand. I'm not immune to that. It's a valid point. I'm not immune to that. But part of the big problem here is these guys are leaving and they're poaching their staffs, which you can't do anything about.
Right.
Okay. But the worry is also they're poaching a bunch. So you're not only hiring a coach, you're hiring a coach and all the guys that they. Now, if you want to adjust that and you want to say something like, okay, cool. Well, the kid can follow you, but it's $1 million per kid. If you want to assign a transfer fee or there needs to be a penalty for poaching the players as well. From, by the way, the schools that provided the bleh to raise the bleh to develop the bleh.
It's all, the toothpaste is all out.
I'm with you.
It's a lost cause. But I think they could change certain things. I don't know if I would change that one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would.
Yeah.
Screw the kids. Damn it. That's going to get isolated.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Question 3.
The NBA Cup teams are as follows. In the East, Toronto, Orlando, New York, and Miami. In the West, OKC, LA Lakers, San Antonio, and Phoenix. Does this have you intrigued?
Is that a no?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Were we doing a show? My bad. Yeah, I do not. I could just not at all. You know, here's how it has me intrigued. If the Kings were involved, I'd be intrigued because we'd get nothing. So anything they do, I'm into.
Yeah.
The final, I'll probably watch it just because it's going to be on, and I'll watch it. But
Who won the Cup last year?
Indiana. Didn't? No.
No.
Oklahoma City?
Nope. Who won the Cup the first year?
Indiana was in the final.
They were.
And the Kings, there was a moment there where we thought the Kings might be in the final with them, but they were not. Oklahoma City?
Nope.
No.
Boston?
No.
This
Knicks.
is perfect.
No.
The league is trying to make this, and I don't blame. I'm not even faulting you for this.
I am.
The Lakers.
See?
The first year.
Yeah, the first year Lakers won.
The second year?
Minnesota.
You know what? I think you said the team that was in it but lost, if I remember right. I know the team that won.
Who the hell won? No,
the Greek Freak!
Did Milwaukee win?
I believe they beat OKC. But again, I don't know. Was it 2-0? 184 to 160? I don't know.
I've got some highlights for you.
Yes.
The Indiana Pacers are looking for a measure of revenge tonight against the New Jersey Nets and to strengthen their playoff hopes. The Nets won the last Sunday's matchup 94-85, which left the Pacers one game behind the Chicago in the 7th series spot. Let's check out the highlights.
Let's check them out.
Steven Jackson to David.
No.
Reggie Miller's looking good. He shoots a 3, and it's good.
What's he doing?
Later, he gets the rebound, passes it to the man, shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite. The final scores ended up with the Pacers 63 to the Nets 61.
That was the final?
Yeah, can you believe that?
63-61. I don't know.
What's crazier,
I don't know if I could believe him.
What's crazier isn't the score, it's what website that's from.
Yes.
On the bottom right.
Oh, God. I hadn't thought about that website. Are they still around?
I mean, there's pauses for effect, and there's that pause.
I will never stop feeling bad for that poor kid.
He's now a CEO of. I don't know.
I hope so. I do. I hope. That
is Bob Costas.
How great would it be if one day he's like the president and just like I overcame it all as the best thing ever. Yeah. I went on to do all these amazing things, and I'm running for office. You know what? And his slogan is "Boom goes the dynamite."
Yeah.
Brian Collins is now a freelance content creator and producer who has had several jobs in the media industry.
Freelance.
Reported for news stations in Texas, Ohio, and Minnesota.
Do we have any updated work? What's that top one?
This is him on. It looks like CBS This Morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that
CBS.
That was 15 years. This happened 19 years ago.
Wow.
But then I'm looking. I don't see any.
Well, it's a common name.
It is a common name, but I don't see any updated Brian Collins stuff. But either way, shout out Brian Collins. He's the man. Boom goes the dynamite.
So if he was announcing the Cup games, that would maybe have you more intrigued?
I would be, honest to God, more intrigued.
Ways to improve the Cup.
I would be more intrigued if Brian Collins was announcing the Cup games.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. there's the teams are all fine. I mean,
I
guess to me it would be interesting is if OKC lost. Like that would be like, whoa, somebody beat them.
Yeah.
That's about the most. Like if they win it, it's like, okay, I kind of figured they would.
They've got, look, which is more screwed up, the NBA Cup, or I guess the All-Star game is, just because the NBA Cup at least matters in the regular season.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've tried to do the right thing by keeping it in regular season time. The games are regular season games with the exception of the final of this.
Yeah.
The other teams are going to play around it, so like the Kings season will continue. It'll get spotlight and a little bit more of an extra love, I think, on that Saturday night when nobody else plays for the final. But yeah, I think to me, I know for the Kings' perspective, they have to be in it for me to get. And even like start when they were 0-2, I'm like, they're already out, and they went 0 for 4. But
right.
The first year was intriguing because they advanced. It's like, hey, this is kind of cool, and then they were out, and it's like, all right.
What if they use the NBA Cup games as their experiments? Like
tried other rules, and
right?
Yeah, that might be. I mean, the floor's different. The jerseys are different sometimes,
but the floors are just as much annoying as. I mean, some of them are cool. Some of them are. What was the one the Kings had against the Suns? I think it was. Was that a cup game?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looked like a Suns court to me.
Oh, here?
It did. Yeah,
Okay.
It looked more like the Suns court. Yeah. But what about
like Elam endings or different things? Like
I like the idea of the Elam ending. I think that I've always wanted to see Elam ending, 4-point shot and penalty box.
But you can't do that if they count.
Why?
So games that count, you're going to have completely different rules?
Not completely different.
For four times a year?
Yeah, 4 times a year. It's fine.
But then the other teams don't play by those same rules?
No, they all play by the same rules in the
Cup.
4
games.
Yeah, all of them in their
Cup games have different rules.
You got
you have to wear a cup.
Yeah. And by the way, when I say penalty box, I mean like if somebody gets a technical foul, it's 4-on-5 for like a minute. I like that idea.
Yeah, but you guys don't like the cup. And even if they change the rules, you would say like, yeah, they changed the rules, but I still don't really care.
I don't mind the cup. I don't
mind it. It's just like I don't mind milk. It's in the fridge.
Yeah.
I drink it. I don't come home and go, oh my God, milk.
I'm sure you've done that in your life.
Maybe as a kid if there's cookies. But again, it's the milk is by itself. I'm talking about white regular milk. I'm not talking about chocolate milk or a milkshake. I'm talking about milk. Milk is like the turkey of liquids. Like you need things on top of it or with it to make it relevant. It's the same thing with the NBA Cup. If you can add some gravy to the cup, add some chocolate syrup to the cup, add some whipped cream to the cup, put the cup in a blender with some ice cream, maybe we're on to something. But just the cup, like I said, I don't mind it. I want it in the fridge. I need it for cereal.
Yeah.
But I'm not going out of my way going, ooh, big cup game tonight.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Bring it on with my cup merch.
See, all of these things that you're saying you would be into if the Kings are in it.
Yes,
absolutely.
Of course.
Which is every team.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Like Toronto is excited.
Yes.
They should be. They're one of the 4.
Right. But here's the difference. I'm into the NBA Finals.
Lakers fans aren't into it because they don't even pay attention to the regular season.
They don't even know the season's going on right now. I'm into the finals. I'm into the playoffs. My teams aren't ever involved in those.
Right.
We'll take a break. When we come back, Week 13 in the NFL. It's about time we start talking about the juggernaut that is the San Francisco 49ers. Also, MC, listen up because your Bears are going to be a part of this too. I'm very proud of these Bears. Very proud of these Bears. Look at the Bears go. Rawr. We'll talk about that and more next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
All right, let me tell you about Jonathan Gonzalez and Gonzalez Law, his team, SacLegalDefense.com, the number 916-304-9187. Well, they are local. They're in downtown Sacramento, and they're here to help. They've helped many, many people, especially with expungements. That's something that is can be removed from your record, something that happened to you in your past. Maybe it's still following you around. You'd like it removed from your record. Well, he can help with that. He's helped a lot of people with that and help people kind of get back on track, get their lives in order, and maybe get some of their rights back. But maybe you need some other advice and some other counseling, like you've gone through a car accident. Maybe there's a wrongful termination case, a sexual harassment case. Maybe you actually need criminal defense. You just don't know when you might need that assistance, but you want to know who to call, who to contact, and who will help you out. That's why I'm telling you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, SacLegalDefense.com, 916-304-9187.
Sacramento weather is brought to you by Fidium Fiber.
I'm Tamara Berg in the KCRA3 Weather Center. It is Monday, stepping outside, feeling the cool air, seeing some areas of patchy fog for the morning commute, but into the afternoon, we'll be looking at cloudy skies mostly. Temperatures cooler than normal with highs in the low 50s. Get the latest forecast on the KCRA3 News and the KCRA3 app.
It's about time they
fixed that pothole.
Invented better windshield wipers.
Made an internet that just works. Fidium Fiber Internet, starting at only $30 a month. It feels like Fidium. Offer available to residential customers only. Terms and conditions apply. See Fidium.com for details.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com. This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high-hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game. Offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Coach Christie here, and the Black Friday Sell-a-thon is on at Folsom Lake Ford. With your approved credit, get $0 down. Plus, no payments for 90 days on any new Ford right now. Hurry to Folsom Lake Ford. Interest accrues from date of purchase.
Sports Fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
916-339-1140 is your text line. 1-800-920-1140 is your phone line. Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross, along with Chris Verlot, here all the way till Alan Stiles takes over at 10 a.m. Want to read one text that came in earlier. Happy holidays, guys. My loving grandmother of 93 passed away on Saturday. So glad she was able to hang on long enough to have one last turkey day with her 6 remaining children. That is one of those bittersweets because, yeah, obviously sucks, but also how cool is that? You know what I'm saying? To be able to get in one.
Everybody was together.
Everyone was together. Right before, so
sorry to hear that.
Yeah, very sorry to hear that. No segue out of that. We'll just go right into it. Niners took on the Browns in a game that started out very much like I think a lot of Niner fans thought it would. They just don't play well in Cleveland generally, and it's always, no matter how good or bad the Niners are, always seems like it's either a trap game or just a game they can't. It's always some stupid weather. The wind is all over the place. Just Cleveland sucks. Like, I don't like to judge. As a Sacramentan, I hate it when people judge my city. But it's lame,
Yeah.
dude. There's reasons why you can buy houses for the price of a VCR in Cleveland. Like, it's just, it's windy and cold and lame and
Be kind, rewind.
dumb.
Yeah.
Cleveland is dumb. That's what I say. That being said, though, the wind was in the air, but Christian McCaffrey was on the ground.
3rd and goal from the 2. McCaffrey lines up to his left. Trio of receivers out right. Quick handoff. McCaffrey up the middle, trying to fight forward. He's in for a 49ers touchdown. He punches a hole in the dog pound defense and plunges in for 6.
Yeah, he sure did. Shedeur Sanders was the starting quarterback, and a new era in Cleveland. And he passed the ball.
2nd down 9. Judkins the back. Sanders to the air. Gets a block. Hit as he throws. Caught wide open. 3rd and 5. Touchdown, Cleveland. Sanders a terrific lead.
As the game progressed, the Niners opened it up a bit, especially in the second half. Juwan Jennings lived up to the 3rd and Juwan nickname a couple of times. Big catches on 3rd down, and then a big catch for a touchdown.
This is 3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line. Niners have 8 of 13 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap. Purdy looks left, throws left, and a head-high catch made at the V in Cleveland by Juwan Jennings for a 49ers touchdown.
That would make it 23-8, and the Niners never really were threatened after that, and they get a nice win. You remember last week when the Carolina player clearly punched Juwan Jennings in the ding-a-ling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Shelby Harris had some comments about Juwan Jennings after this game.
He's a hoe, and I want that known. Like, I see why he got punched in the nuts, because that's he says some things that you should not say to another man ever, but I don't respect it because you say that, then run behind your O-line. That's some real soft shit, and I want that known. I see exactly why they punched the nuts. I'm surprised nobody punched him in the jaw yet.
So,
okay,
I would like him to expand.
Yeah.
And be...
Like, what's he saying?
Yeah, well, I really want to know what he said.
Yeah.
Obviously said something, man, because that's 2 weeks in a row. He and by the way, I'm not excusing the guy that punched him in the, that was dirty and horrible, but he's saying something,
mm-hmm. And he wants it known.
And he wants it known. And now I spent a lot of the day yesterday and some today like thinking, well, what could he have said? Like, what could he have said? Like, was it a your mama thing? Was he talking? Did he look up like your kids or something? He said things that you should never say to another man. So what is that? What could that be? You are a terrible cook. Yeah. 1-800-920-1140 or more of the point 916-339 1140. If you would like to text in as to what you think he said, we'll not read any of them on the air, but if you make us laugh, we'll give you an attaboy. In the end zone at one point, Brock Purdy scored a touchdown, did a dance. And he was asked about that dance afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been able to Dougie, but I haven't really just done it, publicly. And so, my wife, she could tell you actually, like, I annoy her in the kitchen and all that kind of thing. So that's where I got my practice. But I told the team, said if we're scoring, we're gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna hit the Dougie. So I got an op to do it, so I did it.
Got it. Okay.
From the kitchen to the end zone.
Was this 2009?
Hey, why not? Teach me how to Dougie. Packers beat the Lions in Detroit, by the way, on Turkey Day, 31-24. Lions now 7-5. The Chiefs, after their big comeback win last week, when we thought the season might be over, the Chiefs are now 6-6. They are 1-5 on the road as Dallas.
Yeah, it was a good game.
It was actually a really, really good game. Dallas. Who would have thought that Dallas has a better record than the Chiefs? And Dallas's playoff hopes still sort of alive. Joe Burrow makes a difference. The Bengals go to Baltimore and just shellac the Ravens 32-14. Bengals are 4-8. We talked last week about to even play Joe Burrow. Well, they did, and they won. But they're 4-8.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not making the playoffs.
Probably too late. Yeah,
I would say it is too late. Then Friday, how about the Bears going into Philadelphia, and they take a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter, and they expand on it, outscoring Philly 14-6. The Bears are 9-3, Jason Ross.
Is their coach Ben Johnson's shirt still off? See that post game?
I did.
That was crazy.
I did.
Love it. Good for them. And they are right now via tiebreakers number 1 in the NFC.
That's insane.
Like they didn't just go from, hey, look, they might make it. They're number 1. What?
I am so glad. I said after the Vikings game, I said they got the Steelers, at Eagles, at Packers, home Browns, home Packers, at Niners, home Lions. And I said, I'll wear this. I said, I think it's more likely they're out of the playoffs and they win their division. I couldn't be happier that they're proving me wrong. The Steelers the week before, they go into Philadelphia. They beat the Eagles.
Great win.
Just an amazing win. And now, and by the way, who's your coach of the year? Is it Ben Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Mike Vrabel? Who are we? Or Patriots?
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like who? There's gonna be a nice little crop there. By the way, I keep saying Kyle Shanahan should
Done a
have
great
something.
job. Yep.
Meanwhile, the Eagles, what a weird year for them. They won 4. They started out 4-0. Then they lost 2 in a row. Then they won their next 4. Now they lost their last 2. That being said, the Chargers, Raiders, Commanders, and Bills are all in trouble because that's their next 4. That being said, as you said, the Chicago Bears, dude. The Chicago, and by the way, I am one of those guys, the NFL is better when the Bears are good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they are one of those teams. I would say the same thing about the Cowboys, and I hate the Cowboys. The Broncos win last night. The Broncos and Patriots have matching 9-game winning streaks. Pats tonight versus the Giants. That should go to 10, but Jackson Dart back. We'll see what happens there. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, Jason Ross, are the 3 seed.
Yeah, see the mighty Colts. That's slippage. And the Texans have opened up the door by beating them. Texans play them one more time. Jacksonville stayed hot, so like that division has flipped a little bit.
Mike Tomlin's Steelers have lost 2 in a row, and they're 6-6. That above 500 thing,
it's in jeopardy. They still have 2 matchups with the Ravens.
They do. This is going to be a very interesting end of the regular season. Aaron Rodgers last night on the fans booing.
Yeah, that's part of it. You know, they pay money for a ticket, so they have the right, good, bad, or indifferent to say what they want. So I totally understand the frustration. I've been booed on offense, even in Green Bay over the years. So that was a boo-worthy performance, and I understand the frustration.
Weird weekend, too, by the way. Some strange games. Bryce Young to the rookie, Teteroa McMillan.
It's 4th and 2 from the LA 43. Rams crowd the line of scrimmage with a one-high safety look. Bryce off play action. Has time in the pocket. Throws downfield for McMillan. Makes the catch at the 20. He's got the 10, the 5. Touchdown, T-Mac. Touchdown, Carolina. And the Panthers take the lead with 6:34 to go.
If I were to ask you who has the biggest point differential in the National Football League, what would your first guess be?
Rams.
The Rams at plus 124 are second. There are 3 teams in the NFL that are in plus triple digits. Who would you say next? I want to do this as a project.
I guess based on winning Patriots.
Patriots at plus 92.
Broncos,
great, plus 66.
Yeah,
totally.
Chargers? No.
The Chargers are at plus 25.
Oh, that was terrible.
Jason?
Colts were up there, I know.
At
one point, I think.
The Colts are, where are you, Colts? Plus 108. That is 2 of 3 in triple digits. Jason Ross, the leader in point differential in the National Football League, and a team that is very, very quietly saying, you know, we might be able to make some noise. The Seattle Seahawks are at plus 133, and they are just quietly, having given up the third least amount of points in the NFL, they have, as quietly, I guess, as you can, won 6 of their last 7, including a shellacking of the Vikings yesterday. They've got the Falcons, Colts, Rams, Panthers, Niners. It'd be very interesting to see how they finish. I think they're a year away, but I think the Seahawks, that defense, dude, that defense is strong. We'll take a break when we come back. Hey, it's a supersized rewind. How in the HE double hockey sticks are you going to do Kings, Suns, Kings, Jazz, Kings, Grizzlies, a triple dipper? We'll find out next.
Live and local.
With everything 49ers.
Intercepted by Fred Warner. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown! San Francisco! Paul George went up and caught
the ball. Touchdown! The 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Carmichael Dave here for American Energy Heat and Air. Right now, breaking news, they're upgrading their offering to include plumbing, bringing that same expertise and experience to the plumbing space. They're no longer just heat and air. They're now your American Energy home pros. You hear me talk about them as your second opinion partner. Now you can still get second opinions on any HVAC service or replacement, and now you can get a second opinion on any of your plumbing services. They'll come out to your house for free, and they'll give you a second opinion and almost certainly save you money. Oh, but wait, there's more. With winter coming up, how about a free furnace special? With full system installation, you're getting a free furnace, not a discounted furnace, a free furnace, and up to $4,000 in rebates while that funding lasts. So get there right now, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable.
The holiday rush starts here at your California Ford dealers. The Ford Black Friday Sell-a-thon is on. It's 4 days only of some of our best offers across the entire Ford lineup. From America's best-selling Ford F-Series trucks for 48 years, the legendary F-150 and Super Duty. The Bronco family of SUVs for those who don't wait for adventure to begin. All-electric standouts like the Mustang Mach-E and F-150 Lightning. And Explorer and Escape, the perfect balance of comfort, capability, and everyday versatility. Get ready to power through whatever the season brings in a Ford. But don't wait. These Black Friday Sell-a-thon savings are here for 4 days only. The clock's ticking, the lots are moving. And these are the season's biggest savings on an incredible selection of Ford vehicles. Rush in before the Sell-a-thon and the savings are over December 1st. Get to your California Ford dealers today. Claim based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year industry reported total.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton and Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton and Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert. John Party. Chris Young. Turnpike Troubadours. Dylan Scott and more. Line dancing live DJs, Mechanical Bulls, huge festival area, and food trucks. Tickets start at only $68. Country in the Park. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with the California Office of Traffic Safety, Caltrans, and Bare Bones Workwear. For more info, visit CITPFest.com.
The clock is ticking. This holiday season, give the gift they'll really love. A new Honda from Northern California's best Honda dealer, Stockton Honda. Happy Honda days are happening right now. Score big with low payments, top trade-in value, and a huge selection of new Hondas, all at Stockton Honda.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
So I had to chew it. Taste me how to duck. Taste me how to duck. Taste me how to duck.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say.
He's good at what he does.
On on Sactown Sports.
God dang. Let's write that down in the summer. Mount Rushmore of, fad songs. Like this and the Macarena, like that type of thing.
Okay.
I think we could come up with a pretty good list.
Yep.
Much like you've got a really good list here. By the way, that's paying it off right as we come back from break. That's a couple of points for this contest. Thank you. 3 games since we were last on the air happened.
Yeah, and it was the holiday. Maybe people missed the games.
Right.
Well, we'll get you caught up.
You get you caught up right now. It's Jason Ross and Chris Rillado with the Spotlight. Kings Rewind starts now, please.
The Kings Rewind. What actually happened last night? Let's travel together. Brought to you by Revival at the Sawyer.
All right, well, we're going to recap 3 games for you, so let's go. Well, on the day before Thanksgiving, the Sacramento Kings were hoping to feast on the Phoenix Suns in search of a 3-game winning streak.
I thought you were trying to lose weight.
Lay off me, I'm starving.
Classic.
Well, this was another cup game, but unfortunately for the Kings, they had played 2 games so far, and they had already been eliminated from any chance of advancing.
Well, why didn't you tell the rest of us? Why did you keep it a secret?
Well, Phoenix had plans of their own. They jumped on the Kings quickly to the tune of 7-0. Then they opened up a 15-4 lead as Sacramento had taken just 2 shots and mixed in 3 turnovers.
I think I blew it. It all happened so fast. So fast.
Well, from 15-4, it grew to 25-8 to 30-13, and by the end of the quarter, it was an embarrassing 41-16 Suns lead.
Look at me, what I done again. Oh, I'm ashamed of myself. I'm embarrassed. I got nothing more to say on that.
Well, did the Kings have Thanksgiving food on their mind? The fans did get a bit of good news in the second quarter when Oso Ighodaro went to the foul line. He missed twice and gave the fans a slice.
Pizza! Pizza, pizza, going Tommy. Me so hungry, me so hungry.
Well, with the deficit seemingly insurmountable, the goal for Sacramento was now to try to make this a 10-point game by the end of the third quarter. And the Kings did just that as they trailed 83-73 going into the final 12 minutes.
Got to have been a wake-up call. Ring, ring. Rise and shine, Ricky.
The Suns scored the first 7 of the fourth to build the cushion back up and did that with their best player, Devin Booker, on the bench resting.
I mean, people say he was less than a god, but more than a man. You know, like Hercules or something.
I knew he'd do that with Booker.
Yeah.
All right, Sacramento would make one more charge and get it to within 8 points, but never closer.
Sorry, Dad.
The Suns improved to 2-0 versus the Kings in their wire-to-wire victory.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you.
Lack of size, poor point guard play, and a brutal first quarter did the Kings in.
I love basketball. I've always loved basketball. Do you love basketball? You're big. I bet you're good at basketball. I'm small, but I'll try really, really hard to be good at basketball. Really, I will. I always try hard. My mom says try your best in everything you do.
Where did he get that? Up next, a Friday matchup in Utah against the Jazz. Sacramento's first win of the season was against the Jazz. This time, though, the Kings were going to play without that game's hero, Domantas Sabonis or Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, it's Christmas.
Yeah, the Kings like playing the Jazz. They entered the game with 9 consecutive wins over Utah, with the last loss coming in March of 2023.
Walk in the park. A day at the office.
Stroll on the beach.
Buzz. You lose.
Well, for the final time this season, this was also a cup game with the Kings already eliminated and a disappointing record of 0-3.
That's not good.
For the first half, the teams would go back and forth, but the Jazz would start the second quarter on a 9-0 run and end the quarter on a 7-0 run to build an 11-point lead at the break.
This isn't happening.
Well, the game of runs continued in the third when Utah ended the quarter on a 10-0 run, and now Sacramento was trailing by 17 on the road.
I can't watch this anymore. It's over. Turn the lights out. Let's get the bulldozers in here and turn this place into a parking lot.
In the fourth, the highlights were few and far between, but Russell Westbrook did collect his third triple-double as a King and an NBA record 206th of his Hall of Fame career.
Messed around and got a triple-double.
With Russ's triple-double, the Kings also spoiled a season-high game from Zach LaVine.
Rude.
They also got 23 from Keegan Murray.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the end, the Kings were crushed by the bench, and now after a quarter of the season, the Kings are just 5-15.
Yeah.
Now the supersized rewind concludes with a Sunday home matchup with the Memphis Grizzlies.
What are you looking at, stupid bear?
Remember them? Yes, that Grizzly team that beat the Kings by 41 points without their two best players.
A shameful performance.
It was.
The Kings were giving up too many points early in this game, and Doug Christie went to his bench at the midpoint of the quarter and got a great response from that group.
We fucking switching.
Sacramento finished the quarter on a 14-2 run, and from down 9 to up 4 as they entered the second quarter.
Now we're starting to roll, boys.
Yeah, we are.
The second quarter featured lead changes, ties, and a tight game at half had Memphis up by just 3 points.
What are you doing? Stop it. Actually, that's not bad.
The third quarter began in a brutal fashion for the Kings. They gave up the first 12 points. They missed their first 9 shots and were down by double figures.
Why does this keep happening?
Well, from that point on, the Kings scored 28 points. DeRozan with 9.
I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
Monk with 9.
I'm a pizza guy.
And the Grizzlies only scored 9.
Hey. Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
So here we go. The fourth quarter begins with a 4-point lead for the Kings, and they were 12 minutes away from a beam lighting.
Everything really wrapped up nicely. Much quicker than usual.
Yeah, all game long, they had one major problem, though, and it showed up even more obviously in the fourth quarter. The Kings had a Zach Edey problem.
I'm fine. It's just that you're so big.
Mm-hmm. Edey dominated the paint. He went for 32 points, 17 rebounds, and 5 blocked shots.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
The Kings didn't help themselves by missing 9 free throws on the night.
Help me. Help you. Help me. Help you.
You know, the Kings also missed out on a turnover differential night. They only turned it over 8 times, while Memphis had 23 turnovers for 25 Kings points.
Man.
And still beat Sacramento.
Kids, won't you step outside for a second?
That's even possible.
Dear Lord, that's the loudest profanity I've ever heard.
Well, the Kings have now lost 3 in a row and are just 5-16 on the season. Up next, a 3-game road trip that begins Wednesday against Houston.
Yeah.
By the way, maybe the biggest team in the league.
That's okay. That one will win.
Okay.
Don't we have a nice winning streak against them?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's how it went over the weekend.
That's really well done. 3 in 1 segment. We still have a minute and a half left. Good for you. You know, the Kings had a 67.8% win probability going into the fourth quarter last
They did? The lead was only 4.
87-83, 67.8%.
Well, they didn't. The 32.2% happened.
And the 32-20 fourth quarter score happened.
Yeah.
23-8 turnovers and lose.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the theme of the 3 day. Like on Friday when they were in Utah. Like Zach, career high.
Yeah.
Or season high, excuse me. Keegan over 20. Russ, a triple-double. You lose to the Jazz. Like, those are things that help you win. Last night, there were things that help you win. It's amazing how much they need to go right to win a game. Like, their margin for error is so small.
Well, and it should be pointed out, too, that Zach's career high, or season high, as you said, came the game after the fan incident.
Yes.
That happened while we were gone. We haven't mentioned that yet. A longtime season ticket holder, I think his name is Devlin Carter, owns.
Yeah, it's confusing because I was like,
yeah,
wait, Devlin?
right.
No, Devlin.
He owns a shoe and clothing. I'm going to get it all wrong, but anyways, he's got really good seats.
Very animated,
very animated, very recognizable. I'm not. There's been a lot of split over amongst fans about that too. Like, I get it. Like, you don't ever want to see fans and players interact poorly. You just don't. And then I saw the next day somebody put a clip up of or a screenshot of I think it was Zach LaVine's wife's Instagram, and they posted like a family photo or something, and there were a bunch of Kings fans on there saying, "Well, why don't you play defense, teach your And that to me, like, you're at a game, you're in the office, a fan says something, like, you're allowed to heckle the other team. Well, he's in a sense, I wouldn't say heckling, but he's letting his feelings be known. Guy pays a bunch of money for season tickets. He wasn't happy with the defensive effort, so he says something, and there is an exchange. And I feel like that, as long as it's not violent or overtly disrespectful, I feel like that's fair game. In my opinion, going on somebody's family's social media, does it hurt anyone? No, it's a bad look for Kings fans.
Mm-hmm.
They're better than that. But I think Zach LaVine, at least, is precariously close to, if he's not already there. He's last year it was Fox. This year it's LaVine. We've seen it be DeMarcus, Tyreek Evans before that. We can go through the list, and almost every down year there's a scapegoat. And by the way, I'm not saying...
Yeah, he's a big target.
Yeah, that's what your contract does.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. But I'm here for the... just put it this way. I think we talked about the win probability being 67%. I would put the probability at 97% that when Zach LaVine returns to Sacramento, either later this year or next year, if he gets traded, he's going to be one of them booed every time he touches the ball, guys.
It's ironic that we actually talked to him about that a media day about, like, should we know what you guys make? And that was referenced by Carter. Like, you make this, but if we didn't know, he still's not playing defense.
Sure.
But I don't think that's the reference point.
Doesn't help.
Yeah.
When you know how much these guys make. We'll take a break right now. When we come back, let's get into it. Post-game reaction, what we have. We got audio from last night. Games 81 and 82 have been added. Your calls on the Kings at 1-800-920-1140. It's 24 uninterrupted minutes Kings talk. That might be a good or bad thing. Coming up next.
A Sacramento tradition continues this year. The Santa Parade. Free for all to enjoy, circling Capitol Park beginning at 10 a.m. December 13th, the joy of the holiday season. Santa Claus is coming to Sacramento with the 41st Santa Parade. Join Sactown Sports 1140 December 13th beginning at 10 a.m.
Brought to you in part by Elk Grove Chevrolet, Western Health Advantage, and OK Tire and Automotive.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Year-end pricing's in effect. Every vehicle's priced to sell before the new year during Happy Honda Days. At Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Get behind the wheel of your new Accord or Civic today. Own or lease during Happy Honda Days at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too. Folsom Lake Honda is your one-stop Honda shop.
Folsom Lake Honda. Visit us at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Who has the largest selection of golf merchandise in Northern California? The Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. It's the go-to store for golf bags, apparel, equipment, lessons, club fittings, novelty items, and more. With their low price guarantee, complimentary gift boxes, and gift cards for your golfer, it's the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Add convenient online shopping and effortless after-Christmas return policy, and you'll see why the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop is the #1 choice for golfers everywhere. Fulton Avenue at the Cap City Freeway or online at HagenOaks.com.
Just how good is Pure Talk's current deal for unlimited wireless? Well, you might say it's the deal of your lifetime. Because right now, for just $29.95 a month, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for life. Not your phone's life, your life. This is Pure Talk's top-tier plan. It comes with a crazy fast 5G network along with a 30-gig hotspot. And at just $29.95 a month, there has never been a better opportunity to lock in a ridiculously low rate for as long as you live. And save thousands and thousands of dollars along the way. This plan is normally $65 a month, but if you switch today, you will save over 50% every single month for the rest of your life. See what I mean? It really is the deal of your lifetime. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. Offer ends 12/7. Some restrictions apply. Details at puretalk.com.
Quiet down. Here she comes. Surprise! Your accountant just emailed to say your quarterly taxes are way higher than you were expecting.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Also, your favorite employee is leaving. They're going to pursue their dream of being a veterinarian.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Tired of hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-275-1728. That's 800-275-1728.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't! Yes, he did!
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Having trouble divining this one?
No. Sis boom ba.
Sis boom ba.
Describe the sound made when a sheep explodes.
I had to do it. Sorry. Johnny Carson. Karnak. What?
I paid my taxes.
Really?
I mean, is it that funny today?
It always got me. It always did. I think it was more because they laughed.
Yeah.
I think the writer, whoever wrote that, was in the back just like, I'm dialed.
Yeah.
I'm dialed. I made it.
Johnny will make this magic.
Johnny probably didn't even acknowledge him. Welcome back, Carmichael Dave, Jason Ross. Oh, before I forget as well, I wrote this down. Hey, I have a new bit I'm going to try out today on, or maybe not today, but next time it comes up on social media. So Chris likes to mess with me on social media, right? Like he'll try to get my goat and all that, and he's trying to see if I can see his direct messages he keeps sending me that I ignore. I'm gonna try out a new thing today, or next time he does it. I'm retweeting every single thing he tweets me. I'm retweeting it all. Every single time he tweets me, I'm gonna quote tweet it.
So he's direct messaging you?
Yeah, how much? You can't retweet my DMs.
No, not the DMs. I'll just ignore those. No,
I mean, you usually do.
Yeah, no, I always do. Every time.
So how is this a new bit?
No, I'm saying when you tweet me now.
Reply?
I'm just going to quote tweet it and say, thanks, Chris. I can't believe I didn't think of this before. It's so freaking genius, dude.
You'll forget.
I will not. I promise you I will not. I'm curious to see this a chess match. I want to see how he counters. Because here's the thing. Chris does not want to be associated with his Twitter account. And if I retweet it and I quote it saying, thanks, Chris, now all of a sudden I'm pseudo-doxing him. So now I want to see, now I'm telling you, he's going to have a counter.
Okay.
I just want to know what the counter
Counter
is.
to your counter?
Yeah, I'll just tweet you from the station then.
From my own account.
Which was open.
Huh? Which is
Since
almost
you left.
Always open. Shout out to somebody calling Zach LaVine, spelling it LaVigne, like Avril
Lavigne.
Welcome back, everybody, and we've got some King stuff to talk about. We played you some game audio last night. They are off today. They are off tomorrow.
It's a light week.
It is a light week. Back in action Wednesday. Only 2 games this week. Wednesday in Houston. Saturday in Miami.
Yeah, and then I think the trip ends Monday in Indiana.
And as always,
gross.
We do this in every iteration. Which, Miami or Indiana is gross, Chris?
Gee, I wonder where I'd rather go to in December.
I'd rather go to Indiana personally, but that's me.
Really?
I hate Miami. I hate Miami.
Well,
You
I've been
guys
to
have to be-
Miami so many times, I can't even really go there again.
You both have to be loving this. The sun sun was out, I think, in the Causeway. That's the last time I remember. That game was a week ago Saturday.
I would say it was a little chilly for my taste, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, hey, I will take this. A little chilly, couple of jackets.
Where's the sun?
I'll take this. You know what the sun's doing? The sun's doing what it should be doing. It's getting the hell out of here.
It can be sunny and still 50.
We see
55.
enough. Sacramento is one of the sunniest places in the world. I've seen the stats. We can do without sun.
It's been a while.
For a while.
It's crazy that Dave and I can't agree on anything except weather.
I would so much rather it be this. Oh, you know what? Hey, guess what? It's a little chilly for me. You know what I'm going to do? Put on a jacket.
Right.
Oh, my God, I'm super comfortable.
Oh, my gosh, it's a little warm. What am I going to do? Take off a layer.
I don't even mind a little warm. But 2 things. Number one, you know what doesn't happen when I get a little too chilly? I don't profusely sweat.
Okay.
You
might shiver.
I might shiver a
You
little
get
bit.
a cold.
Doesn't leave.
Get sick.
It doesn't make me dirty and sticky.
Okay.
When it's summertime, it's too hot for me. Well, I short sleeves, shorts.
Right.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, but what about when it's too hot?
Okay.
Like really hot. I can only I could literally walk around naked and I'm still going to be too hot. I have to find I don't have to find shelter from the cold. I can just put on a jacket. That's my shelter. Too hot? I gotta find shelter, man.
You have fans. You have air conditioning. You have a pool.
I've been in the business a long time. People are gonna like this. I got fans. Right.
Nice cold drink.
I am looking forward to my little mint cucumber drink this summer. I'm not gonna lie. Test that out.
It's almost summer.
Put
You
that
said it.
in the pool. Anyways,
Downward spiral to summer.
Saturday in Miami. So as always, and I always invite Kings fans to do this with me. And I would do this in any iteration of the team. But not only when they play in Miami, which they do once a year, but it just so happens they'll be playing in Miami on a Saturday.
Okay.
They're always watching that game. How are their free throws? How are their substitution patterns? Anyone playing less minutes than they normally do, although it'd be tougher to find out on this team. Anyone out with flu-like symptoms or perhaps an illness that they picked up. The South Beach flu, they call it. It's always fun. It's just always fun to kind of try to guess and not be irresponsible and intimate because maybe somebody really is sick. But the telltale signs are flu-like symptoms, missing shots on the front of the rim.
At this rate, it'd be G-Man, Katie, Draper, or Mark Jones if he's on this trip. The broadcast group probably needs it.
They need it more than anybody. Yeah. They need it more than any. Poor Katie, by the way. Golly, I hope she's better.
Much better yesterday. Sounded better yesterday.
Good. Thank goodness.
G-Man was battling some stuff. Yeah, it's going around.
Probably caught from Katie.
Well, It's that cold season that you seem to love.
Well, that's the thing. And she's got the young kids.
Yeah.
And so they bring home these insane diseases and then whoosh.
In a 1900s rag.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Not as much of that happening when it's warmer.
Kings versus Houston on Wednesday. Looking ahead.
They're a small team, so that's okay. Kings should be able to match up with them fine.
No problem. The 13-4 Rockets.
They're only 13-4?
They're only 13-4.
Yeah. They're 16-4.
I'm just reading what's in front of me. Now you got me. I'll double check, but yeah. 13-4.
They've played 17 games.
Played 17 games.
Kings have played 21.
I know that's their schedule. We were talking. I think we talked.
They had
about
bye
it.
weeks.
Yeah, they've had some off nights, if you will. Alperen Şengün and Steven Adams and Clint Capella. Those are your center, backup, and backup. And then at power forward, they go Jabari Smith Jr., who is 6'11". And then at small forward, they go Kevin Durant, who is 6'11". By the way, he's 7 feet tall. And then, you got Amen Thompson, who is a defensive wizard. You got Reed Shepherd.
He's a little guy.
And there's, he's only he's 6'2". He's no tiny old guy. Amen's, by the way, 6'7". Yeah, they're really big, dude.
They are.
So I think, now, again, odds would say the Kings are going to get blown out. Reality would say they'll probably get blown out, but also this is a game you look at and go, watch, this is one of those like Milwaukee Bucks. Like, how do they even win there? How is it close? I don't know what the odds are going to be on this game, but I'd be shocked if they weren't below double digits.
Yeah.
Or if they were below double digits.
Yeah, when you get to the point where the Kings are 5-16,
yeah,
almost every win that they get is like, whoa, how'd they beat that team?
Yeah.
I mean, because Milwaukee's actually not having that great of a year, but it still felt like one of those games. They beat Denver. They beat Minnesota. Better teams than the Kings.
Yeah.
They have one against the Jazz. Okay. But, yeah, pretty much. There's not that many teams that have a worse record than them anymore.
And who is their the Warriors. That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, the win resume is not that bad.
The Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets, and Timberwolves are 4 of their 5 wins.
And then the Jazz, yeah.
And then the Jazz.
Yeah, because I think last night was their 4th game against a team below 500.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, they basically played, a lot of good teams, but even when they're playing lesser teams, they obviously lost to Memphis twice now, and the Jazz once, so...
Well, and this is an old figure now because I did this over the weekend. As of Saturday, the top 9 teams in the NBA are 121-38.
Wow,
that's a 76% winning percentage.
Okay.
The bottom 9 teams in the NBA are 34-128. That's a 21% winning percentage. And yes, the Sacramento Kings are part of that bottom group. I also, I should look through these before the show because I did with the gentleman and Zach LaVine's little back and forth.
Yeah.
I was trying to think like, okay, you'll get the idea here. What is the Mount, and does that even make the Mount Rushmore of Sacramento Kings home things that will go down? So like, for example, Puke Guy, probably number 1. Arguably, Greg Lukenbill fixing the leak. That's on there, too.
Okay, so not Golden One, King's history.
King's history, both combined. You could say Jerry Reynolds fainting on the sideline could be that.
There was a game at Arco, which might have been at the time. I think it was just Sleep Train, or did it just become Power Balance? It's one of the 2 transitions. I don't know if you remember this, but Keith Smart was the coach, and they had some sponsors covered on the scoreboard, and those 2 things, like, they fell off, and they just kind of fluttered down to the. And I remember him running out there. And
this was what this was in the relocation saga because I remember that being used as a.
Buildings
we need
apart.
buildings falling apart. So I want to say that was around 2011, 12 maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mentioned, but I guess not very many people knew about this. I actually thought it was like super public knowledge. Remember when you remember when Greg Lukenbill poured his drink on Coase?
I do.
Was that public knowledge, or was that just us that knew that?
I didn't know about it.
You didn't know about it? Okay.
Yeah.
I do remember that. There was one that
I don't
was
think Coase would mind.
lesser known because it was after the game, but I remember Henry and I were doing a post game, and there was out of nowhere, like we heard all this commotion, and then there was a person that ran out onto the court that was a streaker.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
There was a streaker?
Well, then got to the center court and it was just.
Don Geronimo had some fun with that at the time.
The streaker?
Yeah.
I must have been, and then I must have known.
It was years ago. But like
That's
again,
funny.
no fans did.
Was it Frankie?
Yes.
Wow.
There was
He
about,
would have been like 6.
That's true. Okay.
There was about 9 people in the lower bowl at the time. Like it was after the game.
I feel
but
like
that's more of like, not a lot of people know that one.
That one time, it was a playoff game when that light giveaway that everyone started throwing on the court.
Oh, the
because
Anthony
of-
Peeler.
Oh, that's
fight
right. With Garnett.
Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah.
And people started throwing the fan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like doesn't egg night. Not a great idea. Yeah, there's been some, and I don't know because the fan interaction, like that, like Puke Guy was easy. We don't have a name for it yet.
Yeah.
Someone will coin a name with it.
I was telling Chris this, and I don't know that this, so I'll see if you even heard about this, if it became on social media that night. So probably, Dave, maybe in real time, maybe 20 minutes earlier, maybe it was a little bit more. I don't know. I could have the time blending, but there was a bunch of commotion down below us. And I go, what's everybody looking at? Then I realized kind of where you sometimes sit, there was a bigger fan. It was a big Suns fan. He was wearing a Suns jersey, and they were security was escorting him out. Okay. I'm like, ooh, what? I have no idea what he's done. And people like, get him out of here. People are cheering. And then he made like one last jolt, like back towards wherever he was sitting or towards the Suns bench. And then from my angle, it's just, then they like yanked him out of there.
Oh,
and it was like,
really?
whoa. And so I'm like, okay, that happened. Then you see this other. I'm like, what is happening tonight?
Interesting.
So from our angle, for me to see the fan, Devlin Carter, was getting.
Yeah.
I just see gestures.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what I saw. I'm gesturing.
and from behind it, and like it's looking like, how is this guy not getting thrown out of
Right.
here right now?
Right,
What is
right.
happening? Is he trying to attack somebody?
Yeah.
And I had no idea what was going on down there.
He actually ended up going on social media on Instagram, and he kind of explained, that he was calling Zach. I said, we don't come. I'm going to be paraphrasing now, so don't take it out of context. He was basically saying to Zach, like, we don't pay to come watch you not play defense. Right. And then, again, all of this allegedly, one man's side.
Yeah.
Zach responded, go home then.
Right.
And he used the N-word.
a term, yep.
And then, again, allegedly, you want to be really careful here. And then that's where the fan really got more upset. And look, it again, we're not going to condone either way or judge either way. We'll let everybody make their own judgments. But it spoke to a lot of fans.
It did, and like from watching it from afar, again, not even anywhere known what's being said. I thought, is this somebody connected to the team? Because I thought
that's
it was
what I thought
a
too.
longer leash than a lot of people would get.
Sure.
And I'm going, he is right on top of the bench.
Yeah.
So I'm like, is this a family member? Like, I didn't know what was happening. It was really weird.
And honestly, I'm kind of surprised that, and maybe they have, but considering his location, what he spends on the tickets, he's there all the time. And by the way, I never knew about the guy. I learned about it, served in the military from Brooklyn, came out here, it's a really good story.
The Kings,
yeah, it really has. I'm surprised they haven't had some sort of, because the Kings have done this before, they haven't had some sort of collection. Now, what would be awesome, and I know this won't happen, but again, I try to find Disney endings. So I guess one of his calling cards is that he kind of, I don't want to be insulting and underscore it, but like spruces up makes shoes, like makes some really cool looking shoes.
Yeah.
Right? What would be fun would be for he and Zach to collaborate on a shoe and then have like all the proceeds go to charity or something. And that's kind of a way to, hey, my bad, let's bring it up. Let's turn something bad into good, and Kings sell it in their store. And, I don't know. I always feel like there's ways to do things like that. So there's that. Also, we do the On This Day.
Mm-hmm.
This happened yesterday, but we weren't on the air. On this day, 36 years ago, a food chemist in Illinois put a $7,500 deposit down for installation of an in-ground swimming pool, basing it on his upcoming Christmas bonus, thinking it would
Christmas
cover the
bonus.
rest. Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
He didn't get the Christmas bonus, Jason. And what resulted is one of the great rants we've ever seen from Clark Wilhelm Griswold. Yeah. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought that happened on Christmas Eve.
I'm just saying.
They were having Christmas Eve dinner and everything like that.
I'm just reading the thing, dude. It says on this day in 1989, that was 18 hours ago. So, Also, Scott Perry has weighed in this morning with Monday Motivation.
Oh, okay. I like this.
Monday Motivation time. Chris, do you have
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it.
Any way you want.
While I'm reading this, do we have any audio yet I can start calling up for next? Or are you still working on that, Chris? Okay, good. Hello. All right. Scott Perry's Monday Motivation, hashtag Monday Motivation, says, if you're still looking, I like this one, by the way. If you're still looking for that one person that can change your life, just take a look in the mirror. That person will be looking right back at you.
Looking at you.
Looking at you. If you're still looking for that one person that can change your life, just take a look in the mirror, and that person will be looking back at you.
Hello, handsome.
Some of the responses, I'm looking for the one person that can actually play Keon Ellis.
Wow.
Second response, unless you're Keon Ellis. Please don't look in the mirror because you'll notice how valuable you are and will want to be shown the appreciation you deserve. Scott, I got to be honest with you. I'm looking for the one guy who can change the Sacramento Kings, and that's about it. So, it's going well. And then there's a bunch of photos of A.J. DeBonsa from BYU, and there's one of Cam Boozer. How about somebody, you know what? I'm going to reply. Great advice, Scott. I'm going to have his back on this one. No snark. Great advice.
Yeah, but is he reading that in a snarky way?
I would hope not.
When have you ever said great advice to someone and meant it?
Never. Till now. Well, now you guys got me thinking. All right, you know what? Well, I want
feels like there could be some snark on that.
I want to support him.
Yeah.
See, because you're going to say great advice and someone's going to go, yeah, way to go, Dave.
Okay.
We hate him too.
Okay, what about this? What about hey, wise words? No. Okay.
Come on.
Okay, fine. Smart face. Help me construct a tweet that is supportive and not snarky. I'm just saying everyone's snarking him.
I don't know if it's possible.
Just heart it.
Yeah. Retweet it.
You know what? Fine. I will. I'm going to heart it.
Put a little like on it.
Put smart words from a smart man.
No, see, that's super smart. No, you know what? I'm just going to reply with 4 purple hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Right?
Ooh, 4?
Is that
a little overboard?
Is that a little A-kissy? I don't want to.
I think you need to go 3.
3? That's an odd number. I'll go 2. 2 purple hearts, 2 hearts that beat as one. Right? I want to support him.
Yeah. What if you did the opposite? You're like, worst tweet ever, and I'm being snarky. How does that land?
I still don't think it
doesn't work. Just heart it.
I'm just hearting it.
Okay.
Very disheartening.
Big tweet from a big man.
That's the thing. I mean, we know he's done this. This is a consistency with him. But I just laugh at play Keon Ellis. It's like, golly. Man.
I know.
He doesn't look at his replies, right?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
I don't. I truly, you can't look at your replies, man. Not when you're a GM. Unless things are going well. You can look at them all day.
Oh, that one year from Ani. He was loving Twitter.
Oh, he would love it. Oh, he was. He was so active on Twitter, too. He'd always have his little GIF after wins and stuff. And then it all changed. By the way, as we go to break, games 81 and 82 have been filled in on the Kings schedule. And actually, I like this because we haven't seen these guys yet. Denver and Minnesota.
Hey, they beat them.
Yeah, they did.
Once.
You know what? 40% of their wins have come against those two teams.
Explain the rest of the way. Let's go.
How about that math?
Ant. Bring on Ant. Bring on the Joker.
Oh, oh my God. I don't even want to bring this up.
Uh-oh.
No, it's one of the, like we were talking about. Yeah, I'm not going to bring it up. We all forgot something. I I'm going to bring it up without bringing it up. You'll understand why.
Forgot. Oh, from the Kings?
From the Kings, like things that have happened that were controversies. Or do you remember the giveaway they were doing that got removed?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Completely forgot about that. That was a
clothing thing.
The shirts. Yeah. That was a thing.
Okay, was like the Dollar Beer Night successful or not successful?
Was the what?
It was successful.
Dollar Beer Night?
Yeah.
It
Kings
was?
beat the Wizards.
I remember they beat
on
them
TNT.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
Bring it back.
And they only had it to the first half.
Of course you do it against the Wizards, too. Right? That's smart. We'll take a break. When we come back, 4 down territory. Best and worst teams and individuals in the National Football League. We'll get to it next.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown 49ers! Every game on your #1 sports station. Don't miss the action on your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
Carmichael Dave here for American Energy Heat and Air. Right now, breaking news, they're upgrading their offering to include plumbing, bringing that same expertise and experience to the plumbing space. They're no longer just heat and air. They're now your American Energy home pros. You hear me talk about them as your second opinion partner. Now you can still get second opinions on any HVAC service or replacement, and now you can get a second opinion on any of your plumbing services. They'll come out to your house for free, and they'll give you a second opinion and almost certainly save you money. Oh, but wait, there's more. With winter coming up, how about a free furnace special? With full system installation, you're getting a free furnace, not a discounted furnace, a free furnace, and up to $4,000 in rebates while that funding lasts. So get there right now, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable.
Coach Christie here, and the Black Friday Sellathon is on at Folsom Lake Ford. With your approved credit, get 0 down, plus no payments for 90 days on any new Ford right now. Hurry to Folsom Lake Ford. Interest accrues from date of purchase.
Call Maverick Electrical to claim your free furnace tune-up or electrical safety check with a donation. This month, donate 5 canned foods to Maverick Electric's Holiday Food Drive and get a free furnace tune-up or electrical safety check. They'll collect your cans at the appointment and make sure your heat stays comfy and your lights stay steady, so the only thing whistling is the kettle, not your ductwork. Visit callaMaverick.com to schedule your free tune-up today. What would a Maverick do? Because you're a Maverick too. Limited appointments, some restrictions apply. Give to get with no gimmicks.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/fast. That's ethos.com/fast.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Get auto care that values your time at OK Tire and Automotive Tire Pros, Sacramento's family-owned shop since 1965. Need new tires? Enjoy free vehicle pickup, delivery, and a courtesy shuttle. Every 5th oil change is free. From star smog checks to key fobs, our ASE certified team handles it all. With over 870 5-star reviews, you're in good hands. Call today. Our advisors are here Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Welcome back.
Banger.
I always forget who it is, too. It's not Samantha Fox, right?
Nope.
Way off.
Last name is a letter.
Oh, it's like Stacy G or something.
Stacy G.
You're thinking of Warren.
Sheila E. Sheena.
No, yeah, the right first name.
Stacy.
Just work the alphabet.
ABC.
Got a 1 in 26 chance.
Okay, hold on. Don't tell me, though. I'll get it. Stacy. Oh, it is Stacy G?
No.
Oh. Stacy A, B, C, G, C, D.
Wow.
E, Stacy E, no. Stacy F, no. G, H, I, J, K. It's not Stacy K. It's not Stacy L. M, N, no. O, P. Stacy Q?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I knew it. Told you.
Stacy G.
Stacy Q. From the 916, just got back from Wallala. The best. Wallala is interesting this time of year because it's cold, but it's oceany. And it's not that crowded. It's never that crowded.
Wait, Walla?
Wallala.
Wallala. Where's that?
It's north of Sea Ranch, south of Fort Bragg, kind of in that the banana belt, if you will. It's spelled Gualala.
Oh, so it's not Walla Walla.
It's not Walla
That's
Walla.
Washington.
It's Wallala. The G is W.
Invisible.
Over the weekend, I met someone from Seattle, and someone that introduced me like, "Oh, oops, yeah, sorry." And then they say like, "What's your problem with Seattle?" And I say like, "Oh, well, I mean like, just the people I've run into, they kind of act like they're better than everybody else."
Yeah, and they were like, "We are."
They instantly started like, well, give me an example. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, yeah, that's right. That's also right. Oh, this person's from Denver. Screw Denver.
I mean, I like Seattle. But
I would love Seattle if the people of Seattle didn't live there.
Maybe you need to go to the islands in the Puget Sound. Maybe you'd like
I'd love to. I want to go orca sighting.
Maybe you'd you can go crabbing as well, since you seem to have terrible luck out here. You have better luck up there.
We were 3 for 3, but now going on 3 for 5.
Yeah, it's 2 in a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
Might be time to fire the coach. Bring the new stuff.
Oh, people, we're not happy.
I would think so. You go on a crabbing whatever thing.
No, the worst thing was like the captain saying like, "Oh, we're not going crabbing. Greg didn't tell you."
Come on, Greg. Sometimes you have to break a few Gregs to make a omelet, right? All right, 4 down territory starts right meow, please. First down, Chris Roland.
Which team had the best week in the NFL?
I can't remember if this is the second week in a row, but if it is, it is. Give me the Chicago Bears. They go into Philadelphia, their second straight great win, and they have now I have DeAndre Swift on my fantasy team, so I don't necessarily like this, but Kyle Monangai. He's sneaky, man. This guy is, he's got some legs to him. And Ben Johnson got shirtless. All these things happened. And I'm going to give it to the Bears. Good for them.
Yeah, I'd love to have a different choice, but I think that is the choice. I mean, the Bears are the 1 seed in the NFC. This team has won a bunch of close games for a while. They got their record to respectable to then good to now really impressive. They're now beating good teams. They believe. Caleb Williams has led some great comebacks this year. Ben Johnson's ripping his shirt off, like you said, in the postgame. Yeah. It looks like a team that's fun to be a part of. They're enjoying it. And, yeah, the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Second down.
Which team had the worst week in the NFL?
The worst.
There's a few options here, but honestly, I don't want to be unfair. Just when we thought they were, remember last week when I was like, well, you know what's in play? I could see the Chiefs winning 7 in a row. Yeah, they lost. They lost to the Cowboys, and they are now 6-6. Now again, if you ask me, are they going to make the playoffs or not? I'd say they will. How? I don't know. With apologies to the Ravens, who needed to win at home against the Bengals, who are now also 6-6. I'm going to give it to the Chiefs.
I'm going to give it to the Indianapolis Colts. There was just a few weeks ago, like, this was the darling. This is what the Bears are now. This team was doing the impossible. They were having MVP conversations. Daniel Jones has revitalized his career. Now it's like, are they going to win their division? They're not right now in the lead there. Are they going to make the playoffs? Like, they've just had a couple. They still have a good thing going, but
Lost 3 of 4.
Yeah, they've left the door open here for Jacksonville and Houston, who beat them yesterday. So I think the Colts had one of the worst weeks.
Third down.
Which individual had the best week in the NFL?
You know, again, Jason, we try, if nothing here on the program, to always do that in which sports media does not like or does not do. We try to be accountable here on the program. And this is part of my accountability, you know, and it's good to be wrong sometimes. It's freeing to admit maybe you were wrong. I'm giving it to Mike McDaniel of the Miami Dolphins.
What a turnaround for them. Ever since they said they're not firing, they've actually been okay.
They really have. They've won 4 of 5, Jason Ross, including beating the Buffalo Bills. They beat the Saints yesterday. Before that, the Commanders and the Falcons. They only lost to the Ravens. 4 of 5 for them after starting out the year 1-6. That's a turnaround, man. I love it. When people in those situations, look, everybody thought Mike McDaniel was getting fired or should get fired, and I'm still not convinced that the only reason he didn't get fired is because Stephen Ross just doesn't care. But he's done some. It's incredibly difficult when you know the team is going to be out of the playoffs. They have no chance at making it. They're to get that locker room together, and he was getting made fun of all over the place for his press conferences and his body language. To keep that team together after losing Tyreek Hill and all the things they've gone through, and to reel off 4 of 5, hat tip, shout out, salute, Mike McDaniel.
I'm going to go a little off the board here because I had to put the Bears as the team. I could have put the Panthers, but individually from the Panthers, Bryce Young. It's a great win to beat the Rams.
It
and
is.
To keep coming back and keep scoring, and 3 touchdowns through the last one to McMillan to get the eventual win. That's a really good win for them that keeps them and their playoff hopes alive. I thought this was going to be about a 4 to 6 win team. They're at 6 already, and he's had some ups and downs. He's a number 1 pick, and he had a really good game. So I'm going to give some love there to Bryce Young.
Carolina's going to be very interesting next year. They're definitely doing some things this year. 4th down, please.
Which individual had the worst week in the NFL?
Well, I hope I'm not taking your, and apologies if I am, Chris, I hope I'm not taking your who's and nots. I'll just play the highlight here.
4th down and 1 at the Seattle 4. Handoff, play fake, Brosmer being chased. Brosmer is going to go down as he throws. It's intercepted. Coming back to the near side. Far side 50. Down to the 40. Being chased. 20. 10. It's Jones who is intercepted. His 4th pass of the year. And this one goes to the house. From back near the 10-yard line, Ernest Jones. Jones with a pick 6.
That was the worst play in the NFL over the weekend. As Max Brosmer, as he's being taken to the ground, just throws the ball in the air, and it was instantly picked. Now, I have a stat that I think is going to floor you, Jason Ross. Quarterback rating for the Vikings in Week 12 with J.J. McCarthy starting was 34.2. Be tough to get worse, but it did in Week 13 with Max Brosmer starting 32.8. 34.2 and 32.8. Jason, if you were under center this week and you literally spiked the ball every single play, your quarterback rating would be 39.6. It would be.
I could do that.
It would be 5 and 7 points respectively higher than their quarterbacks. I don't subscribe to the whole like, well, I could do that. I could be under center and spike the ball every single play. I'm confident in that. I could do it for 4 quarters.
You think you would successfully field every snap?
Yeah, because I would go under.
I mean, that's all you're thinking about.
There'd be no shotgun.
I know, but even
yeah.
Okay. I'm wondering. I don't know.
I think I would, but if there was going to be a screw up, that's where it would be.
Yeah.
And there'd be a lot of me going, ah! but I get it done.
Hey, you stay back there.
Yeah, I'm just spiking it.
Yeah, I'm telling you what the play is.
Who's your worst individual?
I was trying to think of a way to put Minnesota in there, so that's it.
There
Because they were 14-3 last year.
Rough.
And early on in the year, they had that really good win to start the season. And McCarthy, it was like, do they have the quarterback of the future? Is this team going to be as good as the best team in the NFC? And they get shut out. So just Brosmer getting a chance. Like, hey, look, here's an opportunity. That's rough.
I'm starting to think quarterback's an important position.
That's a hot take.
We'll take a break. When we come back, what's hot, what's not, and we will recap 3 in the key. Kings and Suns.
Whee!
We'll do that next.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sactown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for 3, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sactown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
Quiet down, here she comes. Surprise! Your accountant just emailed to say your quarterly taxes are way higher than you were expecting.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Also, your favorite employee is leaving. They're going to pursue their dream of being a veterinarian.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Welcome to Cricket Wireless. Santa?
I've got to get Mrs. Claus a gift or I'm in a whole lot of trouble.
How about a single unlimited line? Only $35, plus a free Moto G 5G.
Dude, you're a lifesaver. Here, take a present.
Says it's for Timmy in Des Moines.
Never heard of him.
Join Cricket Nation and get a single line for $35 per month, plus a free Moto G 5G. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Cricket may temporarily slow data speeds if the network is busy. Requires activation of new line on select unlimited plan or higher. Pay $40 first month. New lines only. First month service charge. Tax, due sale fees. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G is not available everywhere. See cricketwireless.com for details.
Just how good is Pure Talk's current deal for unlimited wireless? Well, you might say it's the deal of your lifetime. Because right now, for just $29.95 a month, Pure Talk is offering unlimited talk, text, and data for life. Not your phone's life, your life. This is Pure Talk's top-tier plan. It comes with a crazy fast 5G network along with a 30-gig hotspot. And at just $29.95 a month, there has never been a better opportunity to lock in a ridiculously low rate for as long as you live. And save thousands and thousands of dollars along the way. This plan is normally $65 a month, but if you switch today, you will save over 50% every single month for the rest of your life. See what I mean? It really is the deal of your lifetime. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. Offer ends 12/7. Some restrictions apply. Details at puretalk.com.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, I'm Steffi. You may know me from your social feed. I go big for the holidays, so I'm going to Famous Footwear because the best gifts are giving famous. My friends and family are gonna love all these styles from Nike, Adidas, Crocs, New Balance, Skechers, and more. With over 800 stores, you're never far from the perfect gift. So make your list and make it famous. Come in today for buy one pair, get one half off at your local Famous Footwear or famous.com. Some exclusions apply.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Born in 1892 to a socially prominent family, she was the consummate athlete, proficient in golf, tennis, marksmanship, swimming, and car racing. Many considered her the greatest horsewoman of the century. She was a pioneer in the field of golf course development with 3 world-class courses on her resume: the Women's National Golf and Tennis Club, Cypress Point, and Pasatiempo. Working for SFB Morse of Pebble Beach fame led to her second golf course development, which many consider to be the greatest golf course in the world, Cypress Point, where she developed a lifelong friendship and professional relationship with famed architect Alistair McKenzie. Pasatiempo in Santa Cruz was her third development, where she hosted the likes of Bobby Jones, Will Rogers, Babe Saharias, and more. Today, her place is alongside many others in the World Golf Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Marion Hollins, a visionary golf course architect and pioneer of the game. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa. Don't you just love this time of year and the holidays when families get together to make memories? Hi, this is Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. From the time I was a youngster, the family table was always filled with a gathering of grandparents, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters. Those are memories that will live with me forever. Naturewood Home Furnishings Holiday Home Sale going on right now gives you the opportunity to find the perfect holiday gift that will last a lifetime. You'll find unique gifts like gleaming accessories for every room, now 20% off. During Naturewood's Holiday Home Sale, you'll find savings all around the store for every room in your home. Find your perfect bit of Christmas for your home at Naturewood Home Furnishings Holiday Home Sale going on right now. The memories you make with your family will be with you forever. Naturewood Home Furnishings, off Highway 50 at Hazel. Look for the water wheel.
What's hot, what's not? Brought to you by American Energy Home Pros, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergy.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Is hot.
I'm going to do things a little different. I'm going to tell you who's not first.
Oh?
The Denver Broncos.
Oh, wait, what?
They become the 202nd NFL team to trail in each of its first 12 games of the season.
That's actually insane. That's really insane. The Denver Broncos, who are 10-2.
Just taking away who's hot?
Have trailed
in every game.
That is insane. Okay, hey, who's not?
Hey, gee, this is going to be a tough one for you guys to guess, but I'll just let you know. The Denver Broncos. They are 10-2 after trailing in the first 12 games of the season. That's the best in pro sports in North America. The only one even close was the 78 Oilers, who trailed in their first 12 games, and they were 8-4.
Houston Oilers, number one.
Houston Oilers. Houston Oilers. I'll make it up to you, dude. I've got a supplementary who's not. Okay. You may remember a few games ago, the Sacramento Kings lost to the Utah Jazz 128-119. The Jazz were led by youngster Keontae George in 36 minutes. He had 31
Matt's
points.
brother.
Yes. Phyllis's brother. Grandson.
Curious's friend.
Tate
George. Yeah.
Boy. Now George Moore, but only with the last name.
Yeah. Paul?
Oh, God. Bye. Okay.
Anyway.
So 31 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Well, yesterday, not so much for the youngster Keontae George, as they played the Rockets, who the Kings are about to play. Keontae George had 0 points and 8 turnovers in 19 minutes. This is a guy who averages 24, 4, and 7 on the year. 0 points, 8 turnovers in 19 minutes. Now, reports say he was a game-time decision because of an illness and was taken out of the game. But, of course, in today's day and age, it's, I didn't do an investigation. But that's a rough game there, Pallywhacker.
Yeah, it is.
That is. All right, we got a recap of the 3 in the key King Suns version. Here we go. Start of the season for the Kings, as my son would say, they have been buns. Then tonight, they took on, the other night, the Suns. You know, I was so into the rhyme, because my son calls everything buns. That's his thing.
And the meaning is?
It's like it's not great. Like the more...
Kings at 5 and 16 are buns.
That's buns, dude. They're buns. Which I think, okay, so here's where my son does it, right? I think. So the kids today, if something's not good, they call it cheeks. I said, dude, that is cheeks. Which, you know, referring to your derriere. I think he cleans it up a little bit, he and his friends, and so it's buns. And so I use it. I want to bring stuff like that back. Like we always talk about calling people turkeys. I want to say, you know what? This season so far has been kind of buns.
So you tell Mason that's buns, son?
What?
That's buns, son.
Oh, yes. You know what? Okay, do you know why that threw me? This is the worst part of my brain, dude. I paused because I had to run it through my computer in my head because I was like, wait a minute. Is that a Sir Mix-a-Lot line? But it's my anaconda don't want none unless you've got buns. Hun.
Yeah.
Be a little different if he. Yeah. Okay. Suns 3 in the key. Kings.
Yeah, we only did the one prediction. I don't know why we didn't all weekend, but that's okay. We'll just take this game.
Because I believe you said, like, this team is garbage. They're not even going to win 3. Let's just do the Suns.
I think we said buns.
Buns.
So this will be fun, Dave. You can play retroactively.
Okay.
So Kings leading scorer against the Suns.
I would say Zach LaVine.
And how many?
I would say Zach LaVine with 26.
All right. I said Keegan with 23. Chris said Keegan with 25. The correct answer was Keegan and Westbrook each had 19.
I lost.
Then we would have asked, or we did ask, who was the Kings' leading rebounder?
Leading rebounder, I would have said Russ Westbrook, and I would have said 8.
Okay, I said Westbrook in 11. Chris said Keegan in 12. The correct answer was Eubanks in 10. And then would you have had a random stat?
Random stat would have been Devin Booker has a slappable face.
Which you would say yes. Chris would say no.
Yeah.
Let's see how we did here. I said Kings would make 14 or more three-pointers. They made 12. And Chris said Devin Booker does not have a slappable face. Would score 35 points or more. He had 19.
I actually like Devin Booker.
You do?
I do.
Doesn't seem like it.
Sometimes he just looks whiny. Just looks whiny.
So we have to wait till Wednesday to do our next predictions. But it didn't fare very well.
No? Well, neither did the Kings, Jason.
They're buns.
The Kings are buns. They are. They are buns. And, what are you going to do? By the way, I will say this. Was closest last night than I've been all year to go into a game.
Really?
I almost did.
Wow.
I actually put some thought. I actually thought about it. I thought, you know what? I'm going to surprise Mason. I'll take him to the game.
Okay.
But then we both.
Yeah, he said, that's buns.
Hey, Chris, I can't go to the game. You want my tickets?
I didn't have tickets.
Oh.
I didn't have tickets. But
I can't go, but I know someone who would probably want to go.
Would you want to go?
Yes.
That'd be cool to see Eric.
Yeah.
Hello to Hasseltine. And, Sunday night game.
Dork. A little bit earlier. Yeah.
It would have been a nice night. But then, you start, got to drive. Park. Go in.
Oh, yeah, you have to pay for parking, too.
You have to do all that and go in to watch a game. My goodness. What a just...
I could watch it at home. Plus, there's football on. Melissa's making dinner. It was okay.
Set the screen.
It was fine.
The football game ended up being good.
Yes.
At first, I'm like, dang. Commanders and Broncos, but it was a good game.
I apologize. I wasn't entirely truthful in what I just said, and I'd like to publicly retract that. If we again are big on accountability and being fair.
Yeah, which part was not right?
I got to be honest. Melissa made a good dinner.
Oh,
she did. A very high degree.
Set the screen.
What was it?
She made a nice salad that had some mushrooms in it, which I like, and a nice dressing with it. She made this like Parmesan basil linguine that was really good. And then it's not easy to do this, man. She made these cream cheese and spinach stuffed chicken breasts. And it's really easy for those to turn out dry, but it was actually really, honestly, pretty decent degree of difficulty.
I think you're saying it was fine was based on the weekend of Kings losing. There's a dog in my house, and I hate dogs.
I did. No, I love dogs.
You just wish a dog wasn't there.
Yeah, at least not there.
All your brisket, ham, and turkey is gone?
No. Would you guys like some?
Will you remember?
If you remind me. I have so much brisket left over, dude, that I think today I'm going to do what I generally do with a lot of leftover brisket is I'm going to chunk it, not shred it. I'll chunk it, and put it in a pot with some barbecue sauce. Warm it up on low, and guess what? I got me some barbecues.
You are a bigger fan of brisket than I am. I put tri-tip ahead of brisket, but you put brisket ahead of tri-tip.
I wasn't a fan of brisket until I went to Texas and had like real barbecue, and it was, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever.
I forgot about that take of yours.
Yeah.
You know what? To each their own.
Yeah.
That's why I say to each their own. Agree to disagree, with all due respect.
Brisket, buns.
Have you had
brisket's good.
Texas barbecue?
Are you saying that with a question?
I'm just asking because, like, if you haven't, then maybe you should.
I have.
And by the way,
Okay.
I'm talking about brisket that, like, when you put brisket, like you put the slice on your finger, it does this. It's so droopy because it's just so damn.
And it, like, dissolves.
Oh, it just. I could actually make an argument. I don't know that I would believe the argument, but I could make an argument that brisket, when done right, is the best cut of beef, best taste of beef. Now, somebody might say a ribeye, a filet, a New York. I get that. I understand. It's just a different consistency.
I would say those have more room for error.
I would agree with you, and I would say that brisket's actually more tender.
Yes.
If it's done correctly,
Yes.
it's more tender. And, just the bark on it and the smoke and the... I would say normally my response would be something like, well, have you ever had, like, brisket that was cooked properly? But, of course, you have.
Yeah, I just prefer tri-tip. Brisket's good.
And I think... And I get killed for this. I think I'm not a tri-tip guy.
It's fine.
I think
I like both.
Yeah.
That's fine. How's it feel to be wrong?
I got to pee.
You know, we've agreed twice today.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, actually.
We'll take a break. When we come back, Matt Barrows in his first pre-appearance on the program from our little technical error last week. Okay, yours. I didn't want to throw you under the bus. Matt Barrows of The Athletic joins us next.
A Sacramento tradition continues this year. The Santa Parade. Free for all to enjoy, circling Capitol Park beginning at 10 a.m. December 13th, the joy of the holiday season. Santa Claus is coming to Sacramento with the 41st Santa Parade. Join Sactown Sports 1140 December 13th beginning at 10 a.m.
Brought to you in part by Elk Grove Chevrolet, Western Health Advantage, and OK Tire and Automotive.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/fast. That's ethos.com/fast.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The holiday rush starts here at your California Ford dealers. The Ford Black Friday Sell-a-thon is on. It's 4 days only of some of our best offers across the entire Ford lineup. From America's best-selling Ford F-Series trucks for 48 years, the legendary F-150 and Super Duty. The Bronco family of SUVs for those who don't wait for adventure to begin. All-electric standouts like the Mustang Mach-E and F-150 Lightning. And Explorer and Escape, the perfect balance of comfort, capability, and everyday versatility. Get ready to power through whatever the season brings in a Ford. But don't wait. These Black Friday Sell-a-thon savings are here for 4 days only. The clock's ticking, the lots are moving. And these are the season's biggest savings on an incredible selection of Ford vehicles. Rush in before the Sell-a-thon and the savings are over December 1st. Get to your California Ford dealers today. Claim based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year industry reported total.
If a Lenovo gaming computer is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. You'll find exclusive deals on the gaming PCs you want, like the Lenovo Legion Tower 5 Gen 10 gaming desktop and Lenovo Lock gaming laptop. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 50% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo.
That's the sound of James adding long-lasting Gain scent boosters to his laundry this morning. Several hours later, James sniffs the irresistible scent of Gain on his shirt. Gain. Several hours later, James has even caught the attention of his mother-in-law, and she never gives him attention.
Ooh, you smell amazing, James.
Oh, thanks, Mom. I love you too.
I never said that.
Add Gain scent boosters to your laundry. Add joy to your day.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't! Yes, he did!
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Jeez.
I don't blame him. Matt Barrows is inevitable. So you take option one, huh, Jay?
Yeah, for sure. Want to share that?
It was which would you rather?
Yeah. I definitely take option one.
Yeah. It involved Chris Verlaud.
It did.
Gross. 100% gross. Shout out to Justin, JF in Sactown. I posted the 2 hearts underneath Scott Perry's Monday Motivation to give him some support since everyone was being snarky about Keon Ellis's minutes or something. Shout out to Justin, who replied to my heart. Seems a little snarky.
Yeah. Way to go, Justin.
And I said, it is not.
Oh.
Yeah, you like
See,
that?
I wouldn't think it was snarky until you added that.
Well, I said it is not, and a laughy emoji. And then Jason replied and said, you should add 3 more purple hearts to match the Kings' wins.
I didn't say that.
No, other online Jason.
Gotcha.
Joining us right now. We're going to try to be more professional on our end this time. I'm making sure all my tabs are muted.
How about I just turn your fader down?
Thank you.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly? We'll figure it out. Joining us from The Athletic, the victorious. I like to think he won the game.
Yep.
Matt Barrows. Good morning, Matt.
No?
Yep.
Oh, there you are.
Good morning,
yes.
Matt. Yeah, it's an odd delay here.
Yeah. Oh, you have a delay on your end?
No, I see you okay.
What about Jason?
Jason looks great, as always.
Thank you, Matt.
It's Dave that I always worry about.
Yeah.
Dave? And well, you should. Matt, what I want to know is what is Juwan Jennings saying to everybody that is making them very angry at him? Do we have any background?
I don't know. All I know is that Juwan Jennings' teammates sort of marvel at the transformation he goes through pre-game. Like it's like werewolf-like transformation. You go into a dark place, and apparently his is darker than most. And several teammates have commented on that. I'd love to do a story about that. I just don't know if it's something that anyone can really articulate. You know what I mean? You're preparing for a game. You're preparing for battle in a way. So you take yourself to like I said, a really dark place, and for the next 3 hours, you live in that dark place. So I think that kind of explains, goes a long way toward explaining why Juwan Jennings is routinely, reliably involved in these types of things.
Yeah, it seemingly works for him, but Dave, I'm with you. I'm curious as to what he's saying because, I mean, Matt, it's not that common for people after a game to go out of their way to spotlight a player and basically say, I want this known that this guy is this, and I think that just leaves us all curious as to what's really going on down there.
You're right, because there was no kind of physical altercation like there was with the Panthers, but obviously Jennings said something that was so remarkable that they had to remark.
Yeah.
I love how he said though it was what's his name, Shelby, whoever. And he said Shelby Harris. Thank you. And he said he says stuff that you just don't say to another man, and so of course I'm like trying to think, God, what? Because it's not like there's not trash talk in the NFL. It's not like it's not crazy sometimes the stuff you hear, but for somebody to go so over the top that one guy punches you in the junk and then the next guy goes on a rant after the game, maybe you should write a book or something on it, like a little book on how to get into people's heads. I want you to do that. Matt, Jason, do you agree? I think that'd be a fascinating article. I would read the heck out of that, Matt.
Something that you don't say to a man. I mean, he must have said something like, Godfather 3 is the best Godfather.
Oh.
That's like a man thing.
Great. Shawshank Redemption was a terrible movie.
Oh, there you go.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh,
it has to be something like totally outlandish like that.
Bolo ties, greater than signed bow ties.
Wow. Said nobody.
I love fruitcake at Christmas.
So we talked last week about the Niners' history in Cleveland, especially as of late. They've got Shedeur Sanders, the Browns did, under center, and I guess a tiny eensy bit of momentum. And the first half, look, there were a lot of Niner fans, myself included, going, oh, God, here we go again. The ball's flying sideways. The final score is going to be like 15-4 or something stupid. And then that second half, they just woke up 16-0, shut them out. What was the big difference between the two halves other than the scoring for you, Matt?
Well, I think that the second half actually began with 39 seconds to go in the first half. That the fact that Cleveland scored and they got the 2-point conversion, and you kind of felt the momentum shifting to the Browns, and they were running the ball really well. So with a lead, if you're a 49ers backer, you're worried that, okay, all the Browns really have to do is continue to run the ball because the 49ers aren't stopping them. But the 49ers engineered a quick drive at the end there, and it got to, I think Purdy had incompletions on the first two passes, and it was 3rd and long, and he hits Pearsall for a first down, then he hits Jennings for a first down, and then he throws basically the only deep ball of the game for the 49ers, and they're going into the wind, which is a significant wind, and George Kittle comes up with the ball, and they kick a field goal, and it barely goes in, but it kind of takes away that Browns momentum and gives the 49ers the lead, and they just kind of roll with it from that point forward. I think they did a better job against the run in the second half. And then once they get up, that's sort of been their formula, is that I don't think that they're a very good team against the run, which is usually such a basic flaw. It's a fatal flaw. But if they can get up on these teams, which they did via special teams and a couple of really big offensive plays, then that that compels the opponent to throw the ball more, and that's how the 49ers have managed to really get run on in these last two games. I think Rico Dowdle had over 6 yards a carry for the Panthers on Monday, and Quinshon Judkins had 4, and Dylan Sampson was over 5 for the Browns. So usually you see that and you're like, oh gee, the 49ers must have lost. but they didn't. So it's an uncommon formula that they're winning with, and you wonder if they face a playoff-bound team or a team in the playoffs, whether they can kind of keep that up. I think the Browns being the Browns and the Panthers being the Panthers were, big reasons why the 49ers won those two games. But, that's how I would say they did it in this most recent one.
Talking with Matt Barrows from The Athletic, of course, brought to you by Stockton Honda. Matt, I know in the years past we've talked to you and Kyle Shanahan. It doesn't seemingly make special teams a priority, but you did bring that up. I think between Sky Moore's big return, the botched punt that Cleveland had, it certainly was a factor. Their kicking game this year has been pretty good. How instrumental do you think that has actually been for this year's squad?
Yeah, huge. I mean, just look at the contrast between this year and last year. This year, the special teams is helping you win games, and last year it was absolutely helping them lose games. It's been something that Kyle Shanahan has never really been able to rely on outside of the field goal kicking. That's been really good at times with Robbie Gould, and the punting and the kicking has been good, adequate to very good. It's been the return stuff and the coverage portions that have been just terrible, and consistently so since 2017. And it's something that they can now, I don't want to say rely on, but I mean, it was definitely part of their game plan in this game. Don't turn the ball over and get big plays on special teams, and that'll help set us up. And part of what I was just describing, that, okay, the defense doesn't have to be aces in this game, but if the offense is efficient and the special teams delivers, we can do this. Hats off to Brant Boyer, the new special teams coordinator. He came in for the first, I don't know, maybe 6 games. It looked a little like, previous seasons. And then something happened around the midpoint of the year where they just tightened up in every regard. And Sky Moore is part of that. Luke Gifford, number 57, is probably the captain of that unit, along with Sharon Neal, number 33. Both those guys show up each time. And you can just see from the body language that there's an energy and a cohesion among that group that you just haven't seen in the recent past here.
Matt Barrows with us. John Lynch strikes again. Cleveland Ferrell, and close your ears, Raider fans, but he comes in for his second stint with the Niners. Gets 2 sacks yesterday, and you look at him now. He's had I think 5 games. This is his 5th game with the Niners. He is a half a sack away from his career high, which was his rookie year at 4.5. You got the draft picks, Upton Stout and Malik Mustafa up there when it came to tackles. And then the other sack, 3 on the day, Keon White, another midseason pickup. So they're getting help from some unlikely sources. It's turning out quite nice.
Yeah, think of these mid-year pickups that they've had. I mean, Sky Moore was, not on this team in training camp.
Yeah.
Eddie Pinheiro was not on this team in training camp. Matt Gay was not on this team in training camp, and all of these guys are delivering for the 49ers. So some good pickups. I mean, that's what you need to have when you have such an injured team like the 49ers. If you're going to be good, then the guys who come in have to be almost as good. And you saw that Mac Jones is the perfect example of that. So that's really why the 49ers are where they are. Because the backups were good choices and they rose to the occasion when they had to. So that's a theme for this season for sure. And I'm not sure there's been another season like that where you can say, oh yeah, Matt Hennessy came in at center for Jake Brendel for a couple of days and played really, really well. Oh yeah, Kendrick Bourne, he wasn't even on the team in week 1. And right now is leading the wide receivers still, even though he doesn't have a single catch in the last 3 games. He still leads the wide receivers in receiving yards.
Matt, I remember when the schedule came out, I thought, man, that's a really late bye week for these guys. But now that we've gotten here, even with all the injuries they've had, like what do you think the benefit will be this week to not have a game, to maybe get a few more guys some some healthier days here. What do you think the benefit is this late in the year of this?
Yeah, I think the most obvious one is that you've got a couple of 49ers, Tatum Bethune, who probably would have to miss the game if it were this Sunday instead of a bye. He gets another week to come back, and I think that's going to be a big deal. He and Yetur Gross-Matos, I think, have the best chances of playing again right after the bye. So there's that. I can guarantee you there are a dozen guys that really, really need this bye. I think that D. Winters has been sort of playing through some smaller things. He hasn't shown quite the pop that he did early in the season. I think he's going to benefit a lot from it. I think that there is a risk, though, and Kyle Shanahan has acknowledged it, is that they're sort of on a roll now, and they are, mowing over teams that are starting to sputter in December. They felt that against the Carolina Panthers. They felt like they were the more physical team, the better conditioned team. So there's a risk, I think, in getting away from that, losing that momentum. It's December now. You have a week off. You don't want your body to sort of go into hibernation. You're rolling right now. So that'll be an interesting decision for Kyle Shanahan. What to do during this bye, what to tell his players to do during the bye. Because, sometimes there is a risk that you come out of the bye and you're a little bit groggy. The 49ers have been really, really good after byes. But, I don't remember one this late at all, and most have been around mid-season. And I've always thought that was sort of recompensed by the league for the fact that the 49ers usually have to travel a lot further. The 49ers, Rams, Seahawks go, 30,000 miles sometimes, whereas the Cleveland Browns and Cincinnati Bengals go sometimes 3,000 miles. So there's a discrepancy in travel, and I always thought, okay, mid-season bye is the way you sort of balance that. They did not get that this year. So it'll be fascinating to watch. They do get the Tennessee Titans coming out of the bye, which is like a bye and a half in a way. So we'll see how that goes. But, it's going to be how they utilize it.
Matt Barrow's with us. I wasn't going to ask this. I have a real question, but you just kind of brought that to the back of my head, front of my head with the whole Cleveland thing. I forgot. Did they do their seeming-ish tradition? Did they do the Youngstown, Ohio stopover type of thing this time?
No, they didn't. They only do that if there are back-to-back East Coast games, and then in addition to that, a good place to stay. So I don't think that they want to go back to Greenbrier in West Virginia, for example.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't think that they want to go back to Youngstown, Ohio, because last time they did that was 2019, and they had to practice on turf, and D. Ford got a little gimpy during the practices, and this, that, and the other. So I think it's IMG or bust for them from here on out.
Well, and to your point about the schedule, you're right. It is kind of a bye and a half with the Titans. But this is why you never look at schedules before the season starts, because I don't think any of us necessarily had this. They finish out at home against the Bears and Seahawks, but at the Colts, who are sputtering a little bit. That being said, they're finishing at home against two teams tied for the best record in the NFC as of right now. I think maybe we thought the Seahawks would be tough, but I don't know that anybody saw the Colts, Bears, and Seahawks finishing out as a murderer's row of the NFL, but here we are.
They hosted the Bears last year, and it was the only real laugher of the year for the 49ers.
Yeah.
The Bears were terrible in that game, and it gave the 49ers some hope down the stretch that, hey, if we can play like this, the rest of the way, we could do some damage, and they didn't. But yeah, the Bears look real right now. They run the ball really well. So what I was saying earlier about really the 49ers have not shown an ability to shut down a team's running game. It's really been the offense and the special teams that have kind of taken opponents out of that. The Bears will be a really good test. The Seahawks will be a really good test as well. The Colts will be a good test. I mean, Colts have one of the 3 best running backs in the NFL. So yeah, that the 49ers have this weakness, this glaring weakness that they've been able to sort of get around. But for me, this home stretch will be whether that comes back to bite them.
Matt, I know that maybe even like a week or two ago, it felt like, they could still be a playoff team, maybe a wild card team. Division is kind of sliding away, but a pleasant surprise yesterday with the Rams losing in Carolina. Seattle continues to win, but there's still a shot here with this division. Was that a surprise to you yesterday that opening, they kind of that gift that they got with that Rams loss?
Yeah, I mean, after watching the Panthers, I thought that there was no chance for that. But yeah, I mean, and the Seahawks and Rams play each other, so there are opportunities for more losses for those teams. And the lesson we learned from, what year was it? 2021, when the 49ers were just at the beginning of the season. Then they caught fire right at the right time, and they went through the playoffs and nearly beat the Rams to go to the Super Bowl, and they would have played the Bengals. Anyway, it's about how you're playing at a given moment. And I think this has been George Kittle's theme, is that we're getting a little healthier each week. If we can get hot at the right time, then that's everything. And I think getting hot now means that you have a shot at the division. You have a shot at a bye to begin the playoffs. Which may or may not be a good thing. I don't think that was a great thing for the 49ers in 2023 in hindsight. But we'll see. All things are still on the table for the 49ers, which is pretty incredible given everything that they've been through this season.
Last thing for you, Matt. They were, his Dougieing aside. Brock Purdy is still fighting through the turf toe, and they had a close-up on his foot at one point. You could see he's kind of banging it into the ground and moving it around a little bit. They also remarked how he doesn't have a piece of metal in there to kind of help protect it. Is he just going to be week to week for the rest of the year is what they're thinking. It seems like they're playing it fast and loose with him, but it's they got to have him in there.
Yeah, I don't think it affected him on his runs. Mm-hmm. The thing with Brock Purdy is that he doesn't have a big arm. And so he's a lower body thrower. He's a guy that plants his feet in the turf. He's got really strong legs. He's got, good, torso movement. That's how he generates velocity. So if any part of that equation, and your big toe is a big part of that equation, is compromised, I just don't think that you're going to be able to throw as well, and certainly as hard as you normally would have. So I think that's sort of the question. And so you wonder about some of these balls that seem to float or seem to soar on him, whether the toe is part of that. And he's not going to say anything now. This is going to be a locker room clean out day type of story. It's like, Brock, hey, now that the season's over, can you share with us, how that toe affected you, and in what ways did the toe affect you? And I can almost guarantee you he's going to say something like, it affected me. I felt it the whole season, and really on certain throws, that was where I felt it the most. So that's going to be either a mid-January or an early February storyline, I think, for the 49ers.
Matt Barros covers the 49ers for The Athletic, has done it for a very, very long time. Nobody more connected than him. Check out his work at The Athletic. Follow him on Twitter as well. And we'll talk to you we'll do our little bye conversation
next
I
week,
guess.
yeah.
We'll talk to you next week, Matt.
Yeah, they have the old bonus practice on Monday. There's got to be some meat on that bonus practice.
I think so. And Thanksgiving leftovers factors in perfectly.
There you go.
Matt, appreciate you. Have a great week.
Matt.
Thank you.
All right. You guys.
Take care. One note, by the way, Myles Garrett, who had a couple sacks yesterday. So he is up to 19
He's going to break the record, isn't he?
The NFL sacks record is shared by T.J. Watt and Michael Strahan at 22.5. So he's got, 7 games to get 3.5 sacks, something like that? However the hell many they've played. That's ridiculous. 5 games, sorry.
Yeah.
If he doesn't break the record, it would be a shock.
Yeah, it would be.
He's really good.
Get him out of there.
We'll take a break. When we come back, What's on Deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. We'll clean a few things up before we get to Crosstalk with Alan Stiles and celebrity birthdays. You know, considering the holiday, considering we were off, especially me, for much of last week, I like to think today's show has had a lot of good, clean energy, which it's been a while, said Aaron Lewis of Stained, but also me. It's been a while since I've had a chance to talk about my good friends at American Energy Home Pros. You may go, wait a minute. Well, that was American Energy Heating and Air. Well, it is, but now they're Home Pros because they're doing plumbing as well as your HVAC system. You might have been watching the games and see the like their commercial with the goofy guy talking with the thing in his teeth from the other guys, and then their guy comes in. Who, by the way, fun fact: the guy that's on the commercial that runs during the games is the same guy that came out to my house and replaced my air conditioner. Like, same dude. Really nice guy, too. Pose for a picture, signed an autograph. He's a star, and he should be, because these guys are saving you money. It's also a company that has an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. They've been serving Greater Sacramento since 1981, and now they've added plumbing as well. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990. Or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable. What's on Deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing is next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
Get more value for your money with the new owners at Elk Grove Chevrolet. Right now, supplier pricing is available to everyone, making it easier than ever to drive home in your dream car. Check out the amazing Black Friday specials online, like $5,000 off on the 2025 Colorado. Choose from a wide selection of new and used Chevrolets, plus flexible financing and expert maintenance. Visit them today and experience the difference. MyElkGroveChevrolet.com, where savings and service come standard.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is going to be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Well, we do have Monday Night Football on deck tonight to wrap up the week of NFL action. It will be the Giants at the Patriots. See if the Patriots can win another and become the NFL's first 11-win team. What a surprise that is. So you got Giants and Patriots tonight, Monday Night Football. NBA, no Kings tonight. They're off till Wednesday. But you do have a couple games Western Conference related. The Clippers at the Heat. You've got the Mavericks in Denver against the Nuggets. Also the Rockets, who are the Kings' next opponent. They're in Utah tonight to take on the Jazz. So the Kings will get a little scouting done there. And then the Suns at the Lakers. So those are your marquee matchups from the NBA and certainly the NFL to wrap up another week of action. So time is flying in the NFL, as is the NBA. We're a quarter of the way through the NBA season. We're well beyond that with the NFL season.
We're a quarter of the way through the NBA season.
I don't know, it feels like it just started, but I mean, they played 21 games.
In some ways, it does. in some ways, it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'd gotten we talked a lot about Turkey Day at the start of the show.
Uh-huh.
I finally got a family text.
Oh, so they watched? Or do you know?
No, I don't know. Watch, listen, probably watched. It's from my mother. What did Melissa make that you talked about on your show? I think she's referring to the chicken last night. Please send me the recipe for the mushrooms that Melissa made as a Turkey Day appetizer. She makes these butter ranch mushrooms that people love. They were delicious. I love you and appreciate you and Mel for all you did for us. By the way, we sit on a drink, and I could have been a Phil, in all caps, Phil, but until I got up, okay, in all caps, you did get it, though. She could hear it. So I then replied, now worried about my mother. What was that last part, Mom? By the way, we sit on a drink, and I could have been a Phil, but until I got it up, okay, you did get it, though. She could hear it. She said, oh, sorry. Your father and Lindsay
Wrong person.
Were talking, and it got printed on my mom was doing voice text. Love you. I said, love you too. And she said, oh, I was waiting for this. And if you want to give us brisket leftovers, we will take them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brisket was a hit.
Kind of knew that was coming. Yep. We should probably have finish off the leftovers. Do you usually get all your dishes done that night?
Yes.
Yeah, see, we are.
Usually, well, it depends.
I guess
I guess
a few.
That makes sense. Sometimes
it's a good feeling. That's like one of those underrated, like good feelings that you can sometimes find in life is when the last dish is put away from the dishwasher to finish the Thanksgiving cleanup. That's like a really good feeling.
What I've tried to do lately, and I'm not saying I've nowhere near mastered this, but like there's a lot of things that go on in when you cook a meal, right? Yeah. And it's like sometimes I go, I'm going to try to cook or clean along the way, but it's never perfect because like if you have those chafing dishes, right? So you've put all the other stuff away, but then you still have these big chafing dishes.
And they don't go in the dishwasher.
Or plates, or just there's always something. But it is nice to know. Oh, I don't have that many things to clean, but you've already been cleaning them along the way.
And we're using paper plates all weekend, so we don't add to it. And by the way, shout out to Bonneville and to our company here.
How were the chairs?
They bailed me out a little bit. So it turned out not only did I was here Wednesday. No, I was here Thursday morning. I popped in and surprised somebody in the control room. Talked to them for a minute.
What time did you come in?
Who was that?
Huh?
What time did you come in?
I was in, I think in the 10 a.m., 11
Okay.
Something like that. What?
So who was it?
I don't want to blow them up on the air. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I mean, they're a regular, so.
Not on this show. They've never done. I don't think they've ever done this show. I don't think.
No. I've done Alan's show.
Yeah. I want to get into somebody's business.
And the Drive Guys.
Yeah.
So you're really not blowing them up.
But we had a conversation, and I did the whole like, hey, man, I said, hey, by the way, thank you for working and happy Thanksgiving and thank you for working. Like, it's appreciated. I don't know how people say that, but, and then I was like, dude, honestly, like my first 3 years at the music station I worked at, like I worked every Thanksgiving, every Christmas Eve, every New Year. So, and then in the middle of me saying that, I was like, dude, you sound so old and stupid. Just shut up. This guy doesn't want to. He didn't want to hear it.
Just get your chairs.
Just get your chairs and go. So I go downstairs, and there was an event or something, Turkey Day event or something. I think Wednesday maybe, and there were all these. It turned out that we were short a table. So I didn't need 6 chairs, I needed 4, but I needed that kids' table we were sitting at. That was one of the Bonneville tables downstairs, heavier than they look.
Oh, John von Bonneville.
John von Bonneville. Now, I've got to go confess to Cindy, our office manager. I did also, by the way, I took some liberties because I noticed that there were 2, what's the cardboard, but it's like you put stuff on it. Not corkboard, but it's paperboard.
Okay.
Whatever. Anyways, it was very nicely done in Thanksgiving colors. And it said, what I'm thankful for, things I'm thankful for, right? And then she had all these little like paper turkeys and different things. And the whole point was because one of them had some on there, and it was you write down something you're thankful for. And then they had this little sticky thing, and you put a little line of the stickiness on the board, and you paste
So
it.
you let everybody see what you're thankful for.
Yeah, exactly. So I went, well, this one isn't being used. I don't want it to go to waste. So I pilfered it. I don't know a better term to use, pilfer. And we did what were you think? We had a little board at the front that was a hit.
And you were thankful for people in the kitchen.
I was.
I don't want to celebrate with people I work with, but I will take their things to use it for my family.
I mean, just every chance he gets, right? It just comes in with a wad.
Is he wrong?
By the way, developing news during the break is that Chris was socializing with some friends of his. And he let me know that one of his friends' girlfriend, I believe, was saying that he's way too much of a D-bag to me on the air. And
Wait, what?
I
think I remember seeing that text.
Yeah. Do you not remember? Is this not hitting you at all?
No.
All right, hold on. Let me find
I remember
it.
this was a couple days ago.
Yeah, and I'll do my best to. Oh, this is even better if he doesn't remember it. Let me find our guys. It's been a while since we texted each other, you guys. I'll be back here. Here we go, and I'll do my best to edit this. Chris texts the following. My friend's girlfriend, quote, does Dave hate you? You annoy him every single day. You need to be nicer. To which I replied, she sounds incredibly intelligent. He should marry that one. To which Chris said, I'll edit this a little bit, said, I don't think she really knows what she's talking about. And I said, wow, she doesn't know what she's talking about, but she's that intelligent, even more amazing. To which Chris fed me another quote from her that said, Dave's very sensitive. You need to be nicer to him. To which I said, okay, well, that part I don't agree with. I'm not very sensitive at all. But apparently somebody in Chris's social circle has a...
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah, I think you started
Where
it.
you texted this
But
stuff.
I'm just like, I'm trying to remember what I did on Wednesday. Now I remember.
Were we partaking?
No, like a little, like I wasn't. It was right after you called me. You said, oh, you must... You called me asking about the contest on the air.
Oh. I did.
And that's when I said, Dave, it's Thanksgiving. You don't have to worry about this right now.
Yeah, no, I did.
Then I found out that you called our bigger boss.
Yeah, Thanksgiving Eve. I called him, made him explain the contest to me. To which he nicely did. But then at some point while he was explaining to me, he's like, yeah, and so, in the attachment I had written, I was like, oh, and I scrolled a little bit. I was like, oh, there's an attachment, dude. Never mind. I can read this. I didn't see the attachment because I wanted all the rules from this contest we're doing.
It's very important to you.
How does Chris not remember the texting. That's highly suspicious.
That was like a whole week ago.
You're on me all the time. Oh, what's the guy's name? What's the guy's name in the control room? You're always on me for my memory.
But I know the person's name.
I'm just saying, though, you didn't know that you texted us.
But there's a good chance that
whole storyline.
You've been in meetings with this person and you don't know who this is.
I've been in meetings with a bunch of people you guys don't know. What happens when we get the email happy birthdays? How often do we get an email, hey, happy birthday, Fred? And we're like, who the hell is Fred?
But then it's like, they're actually in Phoenix.
Have we ever met Fred?
Phoenix Fred.
I don't know Fred. Chris, don't compliment Chris like
the
this.
Verlade squad's out.
Chris is the Devin Booker of this show.
I'll take it.
Wait, what does that mean?
Well,
the sharpshooter.
What the person is, what Kevin...
I thought it was punchable face.
Kevin, exactly. That's what Kevin means. But Chris is like, I'll take that. That's my favorite player.
Second favorite.
Yeah, Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Okay, Martian.
In Zach LaVine's last 10 games, 16.7 points, 3 boards, 2.8 assists, 2.6 turnovers on splits of 55, 31, 76. He's been minus 111 over the last 10 games. Minus 111. What about clutch time, you may ask? We won't just pick on Zach.
Hey, Dave, what about clutch time?
What about clutch time?
Hey, I'm glad you asked, guys. Zach LaVine in the clutch is averaging 4-1-0 on 38, 26, 90 splits in fourth quarters.
But that rebound was big.
What about DeMar, though? He's the clutch guy.
Yeah, Mr. Clutch.
He's averaging 3-0-0 on 37, 12, and 88
300.
splits. 300. Boom goes the dynamite. Also, finally, your top 10 most popular street foods in the world. This according to Taste Atlas. Number 10, fajitas. Number 9, tamales. Number 8, burritos. Number 7, pho. Number 6, nachos. Number 5, baozi. B-A-O-Z-I.
Street foods, this is?
Number 4, yakitori. Number 3, roti, R-O-T-I. It has an Indian flag next to it, so I don't know what that is. Number 2, cheeseburger.
Burger.
And number 1, tacos.
Burger.
Yeah.
Taco.
When have you gotten a burger on the street?
You've never gotten a burger on the street? All the time.
I haven't ordered much on the street.
Baozi looks like dumplings.
Oh. Okay.
Steamed filled buns.
I like dumplings,
That's buns.
but I will never order them. I need to know exactly what's in them. Because sometimes they sneak things in.
Like
gland.
Burger.
I'll have a gland dumpling.
When we come back, crosstalk with Alan Stiles, who I just saw in the halls. And,
He's here.
Celebrity birthdays. It's brought to you by Crumble Cookies.
I do know that.
We'll wrap the show up next.
A Sacramento tradition continues this year. The Santa Parade. Free for all to enjoy circling Capitol Park beginning at 10 a.m. December 13th, the joy of the holiday season. Santa Claus is coming to Sacramento with the 41st Santa Parade. Join Sactown Sports 1140 December 13th beginning at 10 a.m.
Brought to you in part by Western Health Advantage.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options. Heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's Trex.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
Injured and you're considering an LA law firm looking to charge you 45% to 50% in attorney's fees? That's overcharging. Ashton & Price has been around for over 25 years, and I can tell you no matter how complicated your injury case, you should never be charged 45% or 50% in attorney's fees ever. Direct, experienced, unrelenting, and honest local representation matters. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries. So for the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Year-end pricing's in effect. Every vehicle's priced to sell before the new year during Happy Honda Days. At Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Get behind the wheel of your new Accord or Civic today. Own or lease during Happy Honda Days at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too. Folsom Lake Honda is your one-stop Honda shop.
Visit us at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Call Maverick Electrical to claim your free furnace tune-up or electrical safety check with a donation. This month, donate 5 canned foods to Maverick Electric's Holiday Food Drive and get a free furnace tune-up or electrical safety check. They'll collect your cans at the appointment and make sure your heat stays comfy and your lights stay steady, so the only thing whistling is the kettle, not your ductwork. Visit callamaverick.com to schedule your free tune-up today. What would a Maverick do? Because you're a Maverick too. Limited appointments, some restrictions apply. Give to get with no gimmicks.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Cameron, I just think we need to, see other people.
Are you trading me in?
No. A trade-in is what I'm getting from Kitchen Mart.
A trade-in?
Right now, Kitchen Mart's offering a $750 credit when you trade in your old kitchen countertops for something worth showing off, like granite, marble, or solid surface.
I'm not worth showing off?
Not like the stunning new quartz countertops Kitchen Mart just installed for Karen and Tom.
Huh.
Durable, easy cleanup, made their kitchen look brand new. And Kitchen Mart gave them a $750 trade-in credit to haul off their ugly old tile and grout countertop.
You're dumping me.
That's harsh. You want me to wait till I get the new countertops from Kitchen Mart?
At least hold off till Wednesday. I'm seeing Susan.
Susan!
Now's the perfect time to trade up to beautiful new quartz, granite, marble, or solid surface countertops. Because for a limited time, Kitchen Mart's offering a $750 trade-in credit for your old countertops. Go to kitchenmart.com today and schedule a free in-home consultation and save $750 off new countertops.
No one does it better than kitchenmart.com.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert, John Party, Chris Young, Turnpike Troubadours, Dylan Scott, and more. Line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bulls, huge festival area, and food trucks. Tickets start at only $68. Country in the Park, May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with the California Office of Traffic Safety, Caltrans, and Bare Bones Workwear. For more info, visit CITPFest.com.
Coach Christie here, and the Black Friday Sell-a-thon is on at Folsom Lake Ford. With your approved credit, get $0 down. Plus, no payments for 90 days on any new Ford right now. Hurry to Folsom Lake Ford. Interest accrues from date of purchase.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
There we go. There we go. I just want to see how long until you lived. Hey, Alan.
Hey, Alan.
Hello. How was your Thanksgiving?
Great. It was great.
Yeah? What was great about it? Top 3 things that were great about your Thanksgiving. Go.
I would say, number 1, just seeing family. Right?
Wow.
Getting a break. I mean, the 2-year-old with the aunt and uncle in town, I didn't have to do anything. Just go run and play. It was great. So that was fun. Obviously, food. And Schmal and Miles saved himself.
Schmal and what?
Are you not familiar with Schmal and Miles?
No.
So Schmal and Miles is my buddy, my brother, actually, who loves the prop talk, loves the apps and all of that. And Schmal and Miles had quite the weekend. It was up and down, but we came out on top. He did.
Oh.
He did. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of great sports, and obviously the Kings are a team.
Yeah, they played.
They play basketball.
They are.
Yeah. By the way, real quick, I don't know if you guys, I haven't briefed either of you on this at all, so I don't know if I should be doing it. The fan thing. Did you guys touch on that at all? Okay,
Devin
because
Carter?
so much happened over the week. But they have 3 games from the last time we were in here. Correct. And that was, I think, the first one. And yeah, so I had to remember, I have to talk about this today because it all happened during this break that we had. So glad to be back, but that was crazy, man. That was crazy.
You said we didn't come here to watch you not play defense.
Yeah.
And then Zach LaVine said something bad.
Some other stuff.
Yeah, I did not go fully down the rabbit hole. What I saw.
Did you watch his response, Devlin Carter's?
What was it, 4 minutes? I think I got about
4 minutes, 15,
minute.
yeah.
I got a minute 2 in.
Wow.
You know,
way to do
somebody
research.
pooped himself. I had to clean it.
I hope it was a kid.
I'm trying to figure that out.
It was like, I just got a text from my daughter while you were talking. I'm sorry if it seemed like I was a little blown off my chair.
That's typical.
She just, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but apparently they already know the bowl they're going to.
Okay.
And she just sent me the bowl schedule.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were at a certain spot in the Big Ten. Yeah.
December 26th, rehearsal, 2 to 5. December 27th, travel. December 28th, rally. December 29th, rehearsal. It goes from the 26th to the 31st.
Okay.
She's off the 18th to the 11th.
So you'll get a good chunk at the front and then the second part.
And then just send her back for all the middle stuff?
Yeah, and then come back. It's an hour flight.
That's right.
Or go with her. Take part in all this stuff.
Well, this is what's garbage, dude. My son, from the 26th to the 31st, has a basketball tournament in Palm Springs, which we normally go to, but we're not this year.
You got kids.
You're not?
They're stupid, dude. Don't have just kids are horrible, man. They're the worst.
I live.
So what? I'm gonna trail my daughter all around bowl location.
Why aren't you going to Palm Springs anymore?
No, just not this year.
So he's going down there without you?
He's going with his mother.
You're not going.
Well, I might, but now I might go do this. I don't know. I'm the last person to find anything out, dude. I just do what I'm told. It's garbage, dude. All I wanted was, is it that difficult? Is that out of the whatever to just have, can we just have like a Christmas break with the kids and everyone sit around and sing carols and stuff? And
I think you had that.
When?
When they were kids.
Yeah, well, right.
If we were to ask other family members, like, oh, did you guys just spring this on Dave? Would they say, no, we actually told him?
No,
Oh.
no. That did not happen.
Because from Jason and my experience.
Because from what?
From Jason and my experience.
Of what?
We'll be told, like, hey, when did this happen? And I'll say, remember when we had this meeting? Or remember when we were talking last week? Remember when the boss came in and specifically told you specifically?
I think maybe we just on the college thing. Costs a lot of money. She's never home.
Cash grab.
We always got to pay for
6
crap.
years to go.
What's
6
her
and a
major?
half.
Cinema something. Cinema arts and
Cinema something.
filming.
Yeah.
and
I
something.
mean, between band and all that cinema work, yeah, it's about 6.5 more years.
What's the plan?
Going to the business with my sister.
Good at business.
Your sister.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I mean,
You need a college degree to do that?
No, you don't.
Yeah, just nepo it up, huh?
Yeah,
way
right?
nepo.
Take
it up.
advantage of that.
Yeah, what do we waste our time?
abhor.
Just skip over.
I hate nepotism unless it involves my children.
Yeah.
Right.
My goal is for my kids to be nepo babies.
Yeah.
That's the goal in life.
100%.
I always say
Why
that.
not?
Yeah. I don't want them to have to do bleep.
At all.
Don't do bleep unless you want
If I owned a basketball team, Mason be coaching right now. He'd be the head coach.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 16.
Why not?
And you would be on the air complaining about it.
I'd be crushing
Is
him.
he even, like, prepared for this?
He even care? Great NBA redheaded basketball coaches go. Yeah, that's what I thought.
First coach to be paid in gift cards.
He'd never spend them.
Did you hear? This was a couple years ago.
I want to know where this is going.
It was
Actually,
a bad movie. It was. I didn't see it, but it looked like a bad movie. It was Idris Elba, and basically his daughter wanted a role in the movie. I think to be his daughter in the movie, and he made her audition, and I guess she did not get the part. And everybody said, "Good for him." I said, "No, not good for him. That movie was trash anyway. Let your daughter get the part. This is what you work for."
Yeah, exactly.
You know how many bad movies are out there?
Nepo it up.
No, she's going to have to work for it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
There's been an update to the text I received. R.I.P. LOL. Honestly, I'm fine not doing the bowl game. The season has had its time. I'm excited about coming home. That's a dad win. That is a. I didn't even.
She's not committed to finishing the season with the band.
How does that work?
It's
You
optional.
can just not band it up?
No, because it's travel, and freshmen have to apply to travel. And then if you're picked,
Yeah, but basketball's going. Let's go. Keep it going.
They don't basketball.
The band?
It's optional.
Band is everywhere.
No,
They'll be there for Juju.
Yeah.
Next year.
She's coming home. That's a
I'm
great
coming
win. Celebrity Birthday is brought to you by. I'm in a great mood now. Celebrity Birthday is brought to you by Trump Cookies.
That was a
Great.
roller coaster.
That really was. All in like 5 minutes. Good decision, kid. Nothing says family. Much like crumble cookies, I'll get her a sleeve of them just as a bribe for saying thank you, and I didn't even have to say anything or guilt her into anything at all. And yes, I would have let her go to the stupid bowl game. Jason Ross, back to you.
Happy birthday today to Sarah Silverman.
Sorry, there's two things I think of when I think of Sarah Silverman, and one of them is the Matt Damon song, and the other is
not.
She was a scene from a movie she was in. Sarah Silverman is 51.
52.
53.
Chris is closest 55. Happy birthday, Bette Midler. Hocus Pocus.
Oh, Bette Midler is
Peaches.
Wind Beneath My Wings.
And what's the other one? From a Distance.
Yeah.
From a Distance. She is 79.
And that's the problem with Halloween.
Look like my friend.
With Halloween ornaments, right? They're still up right now. It's December in my neighborhood. Some people put up Halloween stuff.
Take it down.
Take it down.
Why not combine it? Why do we do that? Why not have Halloween and turkeys and
I just
Santa?
don't, some people do
Holidays.
Thanksgiving stuff. There's a
Night
turkey.
before Christmas.
There's a turkey outside our studio.
A turkey on the roof.
Bette Midler. What'd you say?
79.
82.
81.
Tie between Dave and Chris. She's 80 today. Happy birthday to Kirk Reeder.
Oh, Woody.
Yeah.
Oh, Woodrow is, golly gee, he is 59.
60.
61.
Dave's closest 55. Deshaun Jackson.
Cal's Deshaun Jackson is 41.
Head coach now. I think he played for a while. Let's say 44.
43.
Dave's closest 39.
That's it. That's how we end it. 2 straight wins. All right. For Chris, for Jason, for Matt Barrows, I'm Carmichael Dave. Alan Stiles is next. Woo! Right here on Sactown Sports.
The Drive Guys, weekdays 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
On Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.